Pull up, hop out and scramble your shit, gang. On their computers. Baller alert. They on computers talking shit offline, they losing it. 10-year legacy on life support, now the Patreon. The mod's a bitch, I'm been goofish just to send some bits. I ain't a snitch, but third out of third, he ain't never call a hit. Mid-mileage and Mr. Hustler, Benell on speed dial. My niggas wild, can't forget Theo and he the golden child. Who else around? Kicking swaggins and DSP on some goofy shit. KG a bitch, trips to Japan, he get finessed by a chick. He a trick, I just made a brand new socket. What we do, huh? We just trolled a brand new op, bitch. AG Almighty Head Gang, what up? Get your shit scrambled, gang. You can't get played like Rambo, Howard or the pack. Your girl a snack. She go get swipe right to see how you react. DSP is how you don't play. He failing games every day. Buying fast food with the tips is why he gaining weight. We troll a chill, socks is real, man, it's been the drill. Subcon went up a few days ago, bro, you know that ain't real. The streams ain't chill, you yawn and complain about your bills. Cackle be gon' damn near every night, you need some jet for real. You diss Ninja, PewDiePie, and the Almighty. What the fuck? How you go feel when them Twitch cops not on your side? Get that ass bang. Kicking the furries, sweaties do sweet just like some McFlurries. Chat put on sub, only mode the moms don't have to worry. Do them dirty, X pull up with the shit, they get super nervous. What's the purpose? Praise be his name, Almighty at your service. Pull up, they log in, what's up? No tips, no bits, they talk tough. Let me change up the style. Hey, game we go wild. Hey, what? We hooligans, cooling and bullying and fuck next, we up now. Ha, hey, game we go wild. Hey, what? We hooligans, cooling and bullying and fuck next, we up now. Hey, shout out to Susan and big ups to Porsche for holding it down. Hey, niggas out here trolling with a couple grand? What the fuck? To me that sound like you a fucking fan. Hey, do them dirty, X pull up with this shit, they get super nervous. What's the purpose? Praise be his name, Almighty at your service. Praise be.
It's Tevin's fall.
Right? That's someone. Oh, it's all about me. It's not. It's my podcast, not yours. All right. Then again, why did they do that? Why did they just spam my chat for 40 minutes with the same message? So that now there could be highlights of this podcast, so the haters can talk about something today. Meerkat Mo. Who? Fuck off. Get banned. Don't come back. It's all about me. Fuck off, get banned, and kiss my ass. It's all about me. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. It's all about me. It's all about me. Spammed my fucking podcast, demanding my attention during the time that wasn't even Q&A. Fuck off and get banned and don't come back. We don't want your kind around here. We want people who are actually here to have a good time and be chill. Fuck off, get banned, don't come back. It's all about me. Fuck off, get banned and kiss my ass. It's all about me. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. It's all about me. Get banned, don't come back. It's all about me. Fuck off, get banned and kiss my ass. It's all about me. I don't care about any of you. You're all insignificant humans. It's all about me. It's all about me.
Cherry diamond.
tomorrow never comes. I said nice. I've lived in the forest of my dreams. I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I guess I'll just believe it. This night will never go.
I just want you guys to understand that it's been tough. You know, my life has been tough. Okay, it has. I'm sorry that I'm tearing up like a baby. All the shit that happened to me and all the stress and the mental shit that I go through on a daily basis. Sometimes. A daily basis. Stress. Sometimes. A daily basis. Stress. Sometimes. Let's start at the beginning. Way back when the pig and the cockroach were involved in an experiment to make a new staple food source in the early 80s, inventing delicious hybrid six-legged pigs, nuclear bomb resistant bacon on the cob. It failed. Mom and Dad found my ass inside a trash can. They discarded bug larvae, snorting, burping, farting, smelling worse than a Wendy's chili filled dumpster. The couple picked me up, screaming, "What the fuck?" Figuring that their cat would use a new chew toy. I got adopted, passed off as a mutated human. Boy, I was raised by TV, wrestling, Chef Boyardee's, and unlimited supply of feline feces. It's not true. It's true. I got doo-doo dues, dude. I got doo-doo dues, dude. On to chapter 2, titled Super Street Fighter 2 Autism Edition. Obsessed with pretending I'm becoming the best. Instead, I failed the mission. Traveling countries, sucking at tournaments, getting laughed at like a traveling circus clown, blaming arcades literally every time. My brain's shut down. The drains. Missing all my shots. My stormtroopers eating more shit than a pooper scooper. Always feeling like a gouty outsider. Till finally one day, I got 4th place in a Street Fighter game 4 people played. Now, look, listen, follow my logic. I was a troll, asshole, alcoholic, sipping gin and tonic, lying to the fact that I run on top of idiotic. I was moronic, or paranoid, a chronic smoker, choking more often than before, neurotic, Jared Leto's Joker. And then I ran away empty-handed. Both my friends I betrayed along the way. I monetized them to this very day. The straw that broke the camel's back for me. I was confronted once out in public about my threats to beat people with sticks, and I pulled my legs back behind my thorax, shit my pants, and cried like a pig roach. Fat. It's not true. It's true. I got doo-doo dues, dude. I got doo-doo dues, dude. Curses, shit got worse and worse. The 3rd verse hurts me even worse than the first. Just imagine wagging it, trying to relax, fulfilling your thirst, and blowing your load of Alfredo cheese sauce over a PG-13 YouTube stream. Riddle me this: do you throw in a towel, give up on YouTube dreams, turn off the computer, become a commuter to 9 to 5, earning an honest living, or choose the alternative life like a laughing stock, eternally existing as a narcissistic, perpetually begging micro cock? It's not true. It's true.
What the fuck did I do? What did I get myself into?
You're my 4th place trophy.
Gosh, one of those days.
At least until the day for the alimony payments.
Yay!
I got doo-doo dues, dude. I got doo-doo dues, dude. Woo! Do a begathon where tip me and do this and do that. We're not doing that. It's business as usual here on DSP Gaming. We play games, we have fun. If you guys like it, you support.
It's that time of week. Oh, bro. Oh, I swear to God, I make this promise every week, and I always break it, but I swear to God. My sister's coming over. My little sister's coming just to kick it. So she'll probably be hanging out with my wife in the background while we kick it tonight. So literally, I'll try not to like yell and spurg all the way out tonight, okay? But we're ready. We're ready for Phil's insane, dumb, out of touch, and dude, he doesn't research a single fucking thing. He's just gonna be reading fucking articles, bro, and just off the dome, off his retarded dennett dome, giving you his fucking opinions. And if it triggers me, we're gonna fucking sit here and research this shit ourselves, bro. We're gonna do what Phil doesn't do and actually research these topics as we talk about them, you know? And the Game Awards are going on, so I'll have those on in a different screen, and we'll hop in and out, because I'm actually watching those motherfuckers, bro, on the side. Lots of good game announcements. Phil should have just did this. He should have did DSPolitics tomorrow, and he literally should have just, like, kicked it and watched this shit with his audience. But we all know he's garbage. He literally doesn't know how to make content anymore. So, yeah, that's what's going on here tonight, guys. So, hopefully it's not too painful for everybody.
Now, I would much rather do a show that's entertaining and fun and informative and interesting than falling asleep watching that shit.
What's up, Matsatsu? Hope
So-
you're having a good night, bud.
Kino Casino has more viewers than the Game Awards? Well, there you go. I doubt that. That's pretty ridiculous, but okay. What's up, Real King Michael? Good evening. How's everyone tonight? Hope you're all doing well. You're ready to chill with me for a couple hours with politics. We got a good amount of topics to cover tonight. 3 huge stories to cover, and then some minor stuff at the end. Depending on how the show goes, we may have some time for actual just like open discussion Q&A. I know that for the last month we really haven't, right? We really haven't had opportunity for that, but perhaps
What's
tonight
up,
we will,
Motorsport?
depending on how the show
Hope
goes.
you're
We'll
having a
see.
good night. Good to see
Okay.
you, man.
What's up, Toasty Chestnuts? How you doing?
Got a
Vietnamese
lot of
comrade, how you
oxygen to
doing?
muscle through tonight, buddy.
Bolts
What
Mike
fucking game is
Arm?
this?
What does that even mean? Nice name.
Oh,
how you doing?
dude.
Charizard, how you doing?
This looks like a Dying Light deal. I might have to check that out, bro. Maybe, bro. I didn't really like the second
Lot
one.
going on in politics, right? Things may slow down or pick up, but we may have slow weeks where maybe we will have a historical week where we go back and we talk about something from the past, you know? We'll see. Yo, Jason Anderson, how you doing? DJ Trump, how you doing? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Am I covering the 100 guys in 24 hours? Yet.
Shadow of the Erdtree, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth, and Metaphor Refantasio. And the Game Award goes to Metaphor
I knew it.
Refantasio. Congratulations, Yoshida Shojima. Here are
I
the
might actually pick that shit up. This might be a game I play next year.
nominees for Content Creator of the Year.
Joe
Queso,
Murray 7! Nah, dude.
Illawa,
In a different universe.
Techno Gamers, Typical Gamer, and Usada Pekara. And the Game Award goes to Queso. Congratulations. Here are the nominees for Best Sports Racing Game. F1 24, EA Sports FC 25, NBA 2K 25, Top Spin 2K.
Watch it be NBA 2K25, bro. Watch.
And the Game Award goes to EA Sports FC 25.
What is that?
Now our nominees for
I don't
Best
even
Sim
know what that is,
Strategy
bro.
Game. Age of Mythology Retold. Frostpunk 2, Kunitsugami.
Bro, I don't know any of these games. I know Age of Mythology. I'm gonna just say Age of Mythology, bro.
Frostpunk 2. Congratulations to all.
I have to check that game out, bro.
Did you catch all that? No, but I wish the rest of the show went that fast. Yeah.
I swear, this is like Phil when he's fucking 70 years old, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah. Oh, hey, someone watching online.
It's Phil and Andy Worski when they're fucking old men, homie.
And there's nothing I can do about it. YouTube is just fucked up.
It's soccer? Oh.
They gotta fix their shit. I don't know what's
Okay,
up.
it's soccer. Well, yeah. Soccer. Everyone loves soccer. Oh, my sister's here. Hold on.
The bottom line is real. We're not getting a tree. We don't have a tree this year. I told you. We don't have a Christmas tree. How cold is it in Seattle? Not cold. Like 40 degrees, 50 degrees? Let's see. 43 degrees. So not super cold. You know, not freezing. We can't have a tree because of Jasper. Jasper would jump in the tree and climb up it. We can't have our kitty climbing a tree, so... Is YouTube usually bad in December? On and off. You know, back in the day, YouTube always used to have more issues this time of year, but it's been a long time since that's happened. That's why I'm kind of shocked that I'm having this issue. How is it that for a week I uploaded at my new quality, the new encoding, everything was perfect, 0 issues. Now, 3 days in a row, uploading to YouTube, I'm having these issues, even though I haven't changed anything. It doesn't make any sense. I should do a Raz session on the Kino Boys for a change. Well, the thing is, like, I would have to, like, here's the thing. Even if I did, they wouldn't care. Even if right now I popped open a video and I sat here making fun of them, they wouldn't care. They'd probably like it and encourage it. But they don't have 5,000 detractors who make detractor videos. You get it? So because of that, like, how would I razz them? I'd have to actually, like, watch their show, archive it, play it back, find things specifically to make fun of. I don't have time for that. You know what I mean? They don't easily have a detractor group that is posting up videos, you know, crapping on them daily.
How about TBS? Literally, you have TBS. You got 3 motherfuckers, sometimes 4. Archive streams, dude. You can sit there and make fun of them all day. Like, that's where you could easily start. I'm sitting here giving Phil advice. I'm giving advice on how to make fun of us and where he should start. But no, it's like, there's a bunch of people Phil can just sit here and he can make fun of my ass. What the fuck, bro? Easy. Easy. He already watches our fucking
I only
content.
watched UFC in the 90s before UFC even had weight classes or formal rules. So it was like a kickboxer versus a sumo wrestler fight. And the kickboxer would run up and kick the sumo wrestler so hard in the face, it would cave in his mouth.
Who am I meaning in Marvel?
Teeth, and immediately
fucking Iron
Fist,
bro.
His face forever. That's the UFC
I hate to say it, but Iron Fist is probably like the character that fits me the best like a glove, bro. I'd be racking up hella kills with him. He's solid, bro. He has such a good kit. You know, except like the lack of long range. But dude, he's so good. He's a demon. I might try Spider-Man next, but he doesn't feel like a duelist,
DJ
bro.
Trump says, have the Nutcracker do the shilling segment. Control the Nutcracker and have the Nutcracker shill.
I said this before. The biggest problem with Marvel Rivals, in my opinion, is there's too many characters in the duelist class that feel like they should be vanguards, you know? So that's what's hard for me. Like, I want to try all these characters, but the ones I tried, I'm like, this doesn't feel like a duelist. And that's the role I like to play. So it's just like, you know, I'm waiting for the game to probably come along a little, and they're going to probably sort different characters that are in duelists into other shit. Then I'll try some more shit, more characters.
Like 8 to 9 megabits per second, and it's showing me the frame rate. I guess I could use that. Obviously, if it says the frame rate's dipping and everything, I guess that means the stream's chopping up. I hope it doesn't. We haven't had that issue in a couple of nights now. Yes, that's hilarious. Mars Inhabitant says Trump won Time Magazine Person of the Year again. Any thoughts? And he started the New York Stock Exchange today. Yeah, and the hilarious part about that was the rumor was that Kamala Harris was going to win Person of the Year. And it's like, wait a minute, why would Kamala Harris be Person of the Year? She's Loser of the Year. She's literally biggest loser of the year who failed to motivate people to vote for her and tanked her party. Why would she be Person of the Year? That would be like the worst choice ever.
No, she didn't. He's acting like 10 people voted for Kamala Harris, and everyone just loves Trump so much. Everyone voted for Trump and not her. But it's like, no, Trump barely motherfucking won, okay? Alright? Not everybody likes that motherfucking low-cal piece of shit president, alright, dude? Get out of your little fantasy land. Oh, everybody loves Trump, and whoever doesn't, they're against
We're
him.
not
It's
here.
a conspiracy.
Kamala was going to be person of the year.
Bro.
It was all over social media like 2 days ago that the strong rumor was that they were going to be controversial and pick her as person of the year anyway to cause waves, and then haha, they did the opposite, which is pretty funny. There's a frozen Detroit branded Rising Crust pizza that's delicious. I should try it. I haven't ever seen that. What brand is it? If it's DiGiorno, we don't like DiGiorno. I've tried many different DiGiorno ones. We don't really like DiGiorno. Okay, we got 10 minutes till the show starts. So it's time for the shilling segment. You ready? So, folks, since I'm streaming exclusively on Kick, all right, please support the show. What I mean by that is I don't have YouTube support. I don't have super chats. I don't have super stickers. I don't have memberships. I don't have gifted memberships, and I'm not making any ad revenue on this show. The only income I'm making from DSPolitics is subs, gifted subs, or tips. That's it. Last week, there was 1 gifted sub during the show and 2 tips. So it killed the streak. The streak was at 96. And then it killed the streak. And then people were like, oh, you shouldn't count that show towards the streak. And I was like, no, I mean, we're not going to lie, right? We're not going to lie about it. The streak ended. It was DSPolitics did not get much support at all last week. Okay? I like doing this show. It's good variety content for me. It allows me to do something different outside the box instead of just gameplay or podcasting. I've enjoyed doing this for a month. I would like to keep doing it. As you know, the show is evolving. It's getting more interesting and different the further I get into it. You know, I hope that you guys have enjoyed the journey as well. I've had good attendance. You know, this is the highest viewed stream I do on Kick. I mean, every week we get around 200 viewers. So I'm happy for that. You know, but I do need support for it because it can't be the only project I'm doing that gets no support at all. Okay? As you know, we have goals of 150. Now, earlier today, we almost hit it. Can you believe we were $25 away? But listen, I'm pleased with the stream. That's $125 of support. I was happy with the stream earlier today. It was a little unfortunate we didn't hit the full goal so we could count it towards our goals hit milestones and have a reward sooner. But I still had a good time. And I'm very, appreciative and happy with how that went. Tonight, please support this stream in some way. Right now, we have 1 sub that just came in, but it is a resub. Okay, it is from... Hold on. Spoiled8919. Spoiled8919 had an auto resub. Okay, so... let's get Spoiled8919 up there. We're going to get rid of Super Chats tonight because they don't exist. We're not on YouTube.
What a political show, bro.
That's our first contribution of the night. Now, let's get some support coming. Let's get it rolling. Let's get momentum going. All right, so that... I think what it is once support starts, then it continues. That's the thing. Like, if once you get it rolling, then it keeps coming. But we got to get the momentum rolling, right? Motor City Company. Oh, I've never seen that. Motor City Company pizza. I'll have to see. I did not see that at my local grocery store. Maybe they don't carry it. So yeah, if you are watching right now, and maybe you're like, well, I'm not part of Kick. I don't want to make an account on Kick, and I don't want to contribute via that way. It sucks because I want to help Phil, but, I don't want to do that. You can tip. Take a look at the description of this stream. On the About tab of this Kick channel, there's a link. Even if you're on my YouTube channel, the information is there. You can send a live tip during the show. Put information in the tip, your name, question, or comment, and I'll read it live, and that counts for the show. So it doesn't just have to be subs. It can also be tips, okay? You're absolutely right. Mars Inhabitant tried to tip, and somehow it got frozen. Mars inhabitant was going to tip $20 and it got frozen. It says payment is pending. We review certain payments more closely. Well, here's the thing. All right. Mars inhabitant, I don't know what your message is, but every single tip you've ever tipped me has gone through. Like literally everyone. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and I will count it. I can't read your message. If you want to put your message in the chat, I'll shout it out. But I will count it because I can guarantee you this will free up and will clear. It's just that you probably put a message into the text or something that that probably, like, you know, it's not liking. It's like, how dare you use this wording or something? Because that happens. I don't know why. It's really stupid. But that does happen. So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and get you up there as a $20 tip. I just don't know what you were going to say. If you want to tag me in the chat and tell me what you were going to say, I'd gladly respond. But let's get Mars inhabitant up there. And I received a $2 tip.
God damn, Phil. Get to the fucking goddamn
Look at these
content,
New Jersey
bro.
drone sightings. 20 days. There's hundreds of drones flying around. The government knows nothing about them. Why the hell is the government not doing anything about it? I looked for I couldn't find this story as like an important one for some reason. I looked last night and, you know, all I saw was like rumors and speculation on the internet. No one had like a believable story or explanation or even like evidence. So I was like, nah, I'm not going to bother with that for today. But if it becomes a solid story, we'll cover it. Like, if you remember last week, the CEO murder, no one knew anything about it. Now this week we have all the facts, so we're going to cover it this week because we have facts. I'm only going to cover this story.
Sorry, just took a dab. Fuck. Bro, we had a ton of information last week. It's just that Phil didn't research anything about the murder, bro. He just read the headline to you.
Takeovers, wars, and terrorism. I think I could figure out maybe why the tip got frozen. No, PayPal's a little touchy about that stuff. So there you go. I get it. Exactly. We have tons. There's tons of info about the United Healthcare CEO's murder. Tons. We know everything about the suspect now. Last week we used jack diddly shit, and everyone was making shit up about it. Now we actually know everything about the guy, and we can talk about it in depth, intelligently. Yes, we're well aware the VGAs are still alive. I don't give a shit. Like I said, what I will do is I'll see what the big announcements were for the VGAs, and we will watch the important stuff tomorrow morning on the Level 1 podcast live, and I'll react to it then. There's no reason to watch that show live. It is so bloated and full of crap and ads and garbage.
Are you serious, Phil? Look at this shit. Hey, you don't even know what's going on, but he's just telling you what's happening, right?
Like it or not,
This game it looks like Lord of the Rings, bro.
it's coming.
Game of Thrones? They're making a Game of Thrones video game. What the fuck?
All right, hunters, get ready. Monster Hunter Now brings the monster hunting action to mobile, letting you take down epic monsters on the go. We're excited to introduce Season 4 Roars from the Winter Wind. Introducing Switch Axe, Tundra Habitat, and even more monsters to discover. Look, there's one right now. Tonight, you'll get an exclusive bundle to kick off your next adventure by using the code TGA2024. So, grab your gear, download
Like, if there's a word you could put for the Game Awards, it's corny. It's like, they're really corny, bro. But they're not that bad. Ew. Ew, mobile games. Gross.
And then we'll begin. Yes. Correct. We will not start until the 5 sub-bomb arrives. That's correct. What if they never come? Then I guess we're gonna have a really long sitting staring match. It's gonna be great.
Oh my god, bro. He isn't doing
Harry the
this.
Hippo said, put a coin in my slot.
Are you fucking serious? We're just gonna sit here and wait for someone to give me money? Then I'll do the content. Dude, Phil, this is why you failed. This is why you fumbled the Kino Casino bag so hard, bro. Because you're garbage. This garbage shit to do, bro.
Feel the dragon's wrath.
Oh shit, this looks like a new Double Dragon, guys.
Let's end this.
I like to see some actual gameplay. That'd be dope, right? Like 5 seconds of gameplay. I love Double Dragon, but like, I need to see the gameplay. Look at this bitch. What is he doing over there, bro? This motherfucker, Phil.
Start the show. I'm just messing around. You ready to start? Yeah, I've forgotten to mention this stuff recently. You get a VIP badge on Kick if you give 25 subs. And it doesn't all have to be in one. It could be you give 25 subs over time. If you do, you earn a VIP badge. That's a special crown that you have forever to show that you're one of the first big supporters of the channel. If someone, how about this? Anyone tonight, if you contribute $100, okay, in Kick, so that would be 20 subs. If you contribute 20 subs on Kick, I will give you the OG badge tonight. I'll make you that arrangement right up front for DSPolitics. You drop 100, you get an OG badge. And only like 4 people have it. So you'll be one of the very few. Okay? That's correct. $100 for a sticker next to your name in chat. That is absolutely correct. You've got it. You figured it out. You cracked the code. The Da Vinci Code. You used the codex. You're so smart. I think we did hit the max amount for founders. I'm fairly certain we did. We have over 70 now. So with over 70 subs, I think that's it. Because someone had said there was 100, but then someone was in the 60s and did it and said that there was no badge for them. So I'm fairly certain we've done it. We've hit that milestone. And we can no longer get any more founder. We have 73 active subscriptions. So I'm pretty sure that's the limit and we can't get any more founders. So now we're up to the VIPs and the OGs. Okay. All right, folks, let's get started, shall we? I think it's time to get started tonight. Let's do it, shall we? All right, let's do it. Here we go.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? He's gonna make me he's gonna make me rip my eyebrows off, bro. He's so horrible at conducting a show. What kind of show starts, bro? With the host just blabbing and blabbing and blabbing and blabbing for like 20 fucking minutes, and then he plays the intro? Dog, what the fuck? Dude, he is so incompetent at running a show on the most basic level, bro. It's like, why don't you start with this gay-ass intro, then get your talking out of the way, and then do your content or whatever, right? No, nope, not Phil, bro. Fuck.
And welcome to the show. It's DSPolitics for December 12th, 2024, broadcasting live from lovely, very even-minded Renton, Washington. Right. Anyway, good evening, everyone. Welcome to this week's show. I hope that you're all doing well and you're ready for a good show of political coverage and fun here tonight, exclusively on Kick, and, of course, recording some highlights for the DSP Reacts channel. This week, we've got a good variety of content. We've got 3 really big major stories to cover. The first story being the actual news being gathered about the murderer of the United Healthcare CEO, or I guess we should say the accused or suspected murderer, Luigi. Yes, we're going to talk all about him, his motives, what happened, who he was, and what's going on with him right now, because we finally have information about it. You know, last week you guys wanted me to talk about it, and I said, I'm not going to cover that because we don't have news. Like, we don't actually have information. Just because we know the person was murdered doesn't mean we actually know anything about the murderer. Why are we going to speculate? Let's wait for the information. And now we have it, and so we're going to talk about it, okay? Also, this week, humongous news across the globe over in Syria. The government was toppled and overthrown. A group of rebels are now controlling it with a new leader, and the former leader of the country has evacuated and fled basically as a refugee. And we're going to talk all about how all that transpired and went down, who the key players are in that situation, who stands to benefit or be hurt, and what's happening currently with that situation. The third big piece of news this week is that there's been an ongoing drama regarding someone who last year in a New York City subway put someone in a chokehold. This resulted in the person passing away, and there was a ginormous controversy, a huge trial regarding this person. Are they guilty of murder or not? Should they be held accountable in any way, shape, or form? Well, tonight we're going to analyze the situation because guess what?
Why? You're not going to analyze shit, Phil. Analyze what? He's been found. He got acquitted of all the charges. There's nothing more to say, bro. There's nothing to analyze. You are late. Your opinion means nothing about that shit, bro. What the fuck?
Topics. I want to say thank you to those of you who are members over on my DSP Reacts channel. Those members have been nominating topics and submitting videos for us to review, and we have quite a few that I had saved up. I think I have 3 or 4.
Oh, hell no.
Were appropriate for this
hell
week
no. What is this ugly motherfucker Todd Howard walking up here for? What'd they give this bitch? Oh, I hate this motherfucker. I hate Todd Howard as much as I hate DSP. This piece of shit. What award you undeservingly are fucking grabbing this time, bro? You fucking lazy bitch-ass motherfucker. I hate him,
coming up with ways to heckle Ella for when she won for Arcane, so...
Oh, for that gay-ass Fallout TV show? For the TV show. Really? Todd... Oh, I hate Todd Howard, bro. He gets to walk out in this expensive suit, get a fucking award for some shit he ain't even fucking do, bro. Get the fuck out of my face.
Geneva are extraordinary showrunners who can't be here tonight because they're too busy making season 2. I want to thank Ella, Walton, Aaron, the rest of our extraordinary cast and our extraordinary crew. Amazon.
Why isn't the director or the producers or one of the... I don't know, bro. It just bugs me. Fucking Todd Howard's gonna put this on his fucking shelf, bro.
Kilter. I want to thank the fans of Fallout New Vegas for not burning my house to the ground.
I like Fallout. That's why I hate Todd Howard, bro. You get what I'm saying? I hate Bethesda because of Todd Howard, bro. He just sat here and fucked up so many fucking things, bro. Him and fucking Pete Hines.
Be very happy you didn't. Last but not least, I want to talk.
But I love Fallout.
Todd.
I do.
Todd and the extraordinary team of Bethesda.
I haven't seen the show, but it looks dope. It looks good enough, right?
Collaborators you could possibly
But no,
have.
fuck Todd Howard, dog.
I too have to thank our cast and crew, everybody involved in this show, led by my friend and the incredible Jonah Nolan. And really to everybody who's worked on Fallout over the years, everybody at Bethesda.
Bro, he's short.
On Fallout for 20.
Holy fuck, Todd Howard is short, bro. I think I'm taller than him, dude. By like 2 inches. This bitch is taller than him. What the
years
fuck?
Now. It's been incredible.
She's probably
We're
wearing heels,
blessed with the best fans there are. Thank you all for supporting everything we do. Thank you.
Congratulations to Fallout. Next up, we head to the year 2097. and the co-op heist FPS Den of Wolves from Ulf Anderson, the creator of Payday 1 and 2 and GTFO. Here's your first look at the gameplay.
Midway City.
Uh-oh. I might want to see what this is real quick.
Haven in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The new land of opportunity. The only thing that matters here. Is the bottom line. Industrial espionage. Sabotage. Assassinations. Who gets into this line of work? It could be you.
This is New Eridu, the last city on the planet.
Alright, let's get back to Phil. Let's get back to Phil. Sorry.
And we now know a ton about him, which we're going to kind of cover right now and summarize. Maybe some of you have not been following the story, and you'd be interested to learn more about this person. I know that I would, simply because last week there was so much rampant speculation about who this person was, and
No,
there was
there
no concrete
wasn't.
evidence.
No one was speculating who this guy was because no one knew who he was, Phil. No one knew who he was at all, bro, until he got caught, pretty much. There's so much speculation over who this guy was. No, there wasn't.
What's going on right now? He's been charged by New York prosecutors, okay, with murder. He was arrested at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania on Monday. The full story, which isn't listed here, basically he was just kind of sitting there, still kind of wearing the same outfit that he had committed the murder in. So he looked almost exactly the same as the security camera footage that had been put all over the internet. If you remember, that's all we had. That's all we were going on a week ago, was this security camera footage of him pulling out what appeared to be a 3D printed silenced weapon and shooting the United Healthcare CEO in the back of the head. It was put all over the internet. Everyone saw this. So because of this, people started looking for the guy, and they saw him at a McDonald's. So it's pretty obvious this guy did not care about hiding. If he did, he wouldn't be in public eating McDonald's, right? At the very least, he'd be ordering it to be delivered to his house, right? So he didn't give a shit. So 1 count of murder, 2 counts of second-degree criminal possession of a weapon, 1 count of a second-degree possession of a forged document, and a count of third-degree criminal possession of a weapon. That's what's been filed against him. So he was found with a 3D printed pistol and a black silencer, which was also 3D printed. Which is pretty crazy to think that now you can just 3D print your weapons. You don't even need to buy them anymore.
This is so fucking
you don't need to
stupid and
register.
gay.
There's no
Why the fuck
traceability on a 3D printed
Why are
weapon.
we still
That's
putting
pretty
Final
insane to think
Fantasy
that people could be
characters
doing
in
this
fucking
now.
Tekken, bro?
Okay?
That don't even make no damn sense.
So they said that they do have evidence proving that
I'm
he's
not
the person
buying
in
that.
that
I'm not
surveillance
buying that
video
bullshit.
that we
Fucking
all
Clive.
probably saw.
I
I
don't
didn't
know
even mean to see it.
Clive.
I saw it because it was
I never
posted
had
all over Twitter.
adventures with
Or X, I
Clive.
should say. It was all over the
The
place.
motherfucker's stranger, bro. What the fuck is
So,
he doing in TA?
court appearance,
Like,
he arrived
literally,
to court
bro.
yelling, "It's completely out of touch and an
He
insult
is
to the
not
intelligence
that
of the
nigga. I
American
don't know
people.
him. The
It's lived
fuck?
experience."
Clive,
What the hell is
Clive
that supposed
who?
to mean?
I don't even know his last
I
name,
have
bro.
absolutely
The
no
fuck?
idea. So what's going to happen?
Oh, you know what he does
is
for
that
a
they're trying
living?
to
Who
fight
is this motherfucker
expedition. They're actually
Clive,
trying
bro?
to get him to go to New York, but he's trying to fight the expedition, and so there's going to be some back and forth legal nonsense going on. In the meantime, obviously they're gathering as much evidence as humanly possible to pin this on him, so that basically he can't try to sneak away or delay anything.
Bro, you have him confused with.
Okay.
I know who Vegeta is.
Did I say
I
expedition?
don't know
I meant
who
to say
Clive is.
expedition. I'm
Prince
sorry if I
kicked
said
ass.
expedition.
He ain't kicked enough ass
So
for me to
he has a
notice it.
lawyer. You know, you always gotta wonder about these defense lawyers. You know, this thing is like, okay, the O.J. Simpson defense. This guy was a well-known celebrity. This guy everyone loved, and then for him to be suspected of murder, you know, that's kind of like a high-profile deal.
Why
But
is
the
he
lawyer-
trying to
this
compare
kid,
this
no
to
one knew
O.J.
who this kid
Simpson?
was.
What the fuck, bro?
CEO, you know, would you really want to be involved in this? So I don't know who this Tom Dickey guy is, but he's got to have balls of steel to step up to try to defend this guy.
No, he doesn't. At the end of the day, bro, it's a murder case with some weapons charges. It's a case just as if I fucking went and shot somebody with my gun. It's not a big of a deal, bro. Like, they're gonna treat it like a murder case at the end of the day. What the fuck is he talking about?
CNN reached out to their police department and they said that he does have ties to San Francisco, but the exact time, you know, is unclear. Supposedly, it says the suspect may have the suspect may have suffered a back injury in July of 2023. So some of the difficulty, some of the writing they found.
Bro, I think it's really cringe. It's kind of cringe how, I don't know, everyone is just rallying around this guy because he shot a motherfucker on his way to work, dog. As if this CEO single-handedly is the reason why your relatives died and his back is fucked up. It isn't his, like, fault. If you're that angry about the healthcare system, fucking vote. Vote. Write to your Congress people. Organize protests and riots and shit. If you're really mad about your healthcare, fucking burn some shit down or something, bro. The fuck? Murdering people, though? Come on, dog.
Done this, you know, they were the
He
valedictorian
shouldn't be
of the high school,
glorified.
they were
He
a
straight
nice
up
person,
killed a
this and that.
motherfucker on his
You know,
way
I
to
think
work,
if anything, what we've seen with
I
some
can
of
empathize
these
with
killers,
that.
these
What-
shooters,
what if
is that
what if someone shot your stupid ass on your dumb ass way to work because they didn't like you for some reason, bro? It's TJ's fault. Why, instead of ibuprofen, I got motherfucking Bayer. I got some fucking heart pills or some shit. It's like, I don't know, it ain't his fault. Something happened, bro. You don't need to go killing people.
Unbelievable, right? Now,
Try to tell you, killing
they
people
did do the
don't solve
non-guilty plea,
shit, bro.
FYI.
The
And
healthcare system ain't getting
continuing on with
fixed.
everything that's
Like,
been
what
going
the
on with this
fuck?
guy, they found a book, pages of notes, all right? And they're kind of calling it Mangione's Manifesto. And they're combing through it, but they're not really giving any information out. I mean, it's an ongoing investigation. They're not going to just spill the beans and tell you everything about this guy and his motive. This is something that they need to prove in a court of law to try to get a conviction. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to be like, oh, here's everything that we found on this guy. But it says that they found a bunch of pages of notes in a spiral notebook. It includes to-do lists of tasks that needed to be completed to facilitate a killing, as well as notes justifying those plans. So, I mean, they found the weapon. That looks exactly like the weapon in the video. They found a notebook stating...
What? All he's doing, bro, is reading the article and just reiterating what he just read to you. He's gonna give a mill test. So it's obvious he's guilty. Right? Like, that's how he's gonna end his statement, bro.
And they accidentally do something stupid that's against the, you know, the way that you're supposed to actually proceed with the investigation. And then they end up making the person get off from the charges because they did the investigation wrong.
Phil, it isn't always because of investigation. Sometimes it's because the way the prosecution is laid out, too. But I don't expect you to know anything about the criminal justice system and how it's meted out against people. Like, I don't.
But shooting him would be more targeted, musing what could be better than to kill the CEO at his own bean counting conference. Ooh. I mean, this is not looking too good for Mr. Mangione, is it? So he had expressed a diverse range of
He's
political
gonna be fine, bro. He's gonna be found guilty of this shit, right? But bro, his life in prison is gonna be so chill. He's gonna have all these bitches sending nudie pics and suggestive pics. He'll have shit to jerk off to forever. He's gonna be sent money for the rest of his days for his lawyers, for his books, for his fucking goddamn food. He's gonna have a probably more comfy life, bro, in prison than any guy, dude. He's chilling. I don't feel bad for him at all. I really don't.
So, what's hilarious is that a lot of people in
all
the
these
chat
fucking
are
dumb
saying,
fucks
I don't know,
that
Phil.
He's a hero.
I don't know. So there's a lot of similarities between this Luigi guy and you. You know, he was valedictorian and you were valedictorian. He was kind of, you know, in the middle on certain issues. You're on the middle on a lot of issues, like, you know. I don't know what you guys are trying to say. All right, listen. By the way, he has a back injury, which I had. I don't really have it anymore. I did have a serious back injury at one point. That is true. Yes, I'm a quarter Italian. He's mostly Italian. I'm a quarter Italian.
Bro, you don't have a back injury. You don't suffer from a debilitating back injury like actual fucking people in America. Like people that have done construction and fell from a ladder or fucking try to lift something too heavy too fast, bro. You ain't one of us. 2,800 years ago, I got in a fender bender, and now my back hurts. Like, no. Your back doesn't hurt. The way you sit here and wiggle and wave all the time, bro.
I mean, there's too many similarities here. I agree. In
Like
another
back
lifetime,
pain?
you never know. In another lifetime,
Bro, if
maybe
you
I would have
actually
got
know
screwed
about
over
back pain,
by a
it's
healthcare
actually
CEO and lost my mind like
debilitating,
this
bro.
crazy guy too,
Back
right?
pain
I don't
is
know.
like some of the worst
Anyway,
pain you can experience,
so,
and it
he only
doesn't
vaguely
really
remembers
just go
Mangione
away,
discussing a back
bro.
injury he sustained.
You know, like
The
any
last
little
correspondence had been
movement
in
you
June.
make
He was so
is
thoughtful and polite.
painful.
So there
If
you go.
it
He
was
seemed like
that,
the last
he's
person
one
I
of
would
those
suspect of
people
murdering
with
someone. So
actual
again,
back pain. Fuck out of my face. He's a poser, bro.
seemed to give any indication that they would do them, which is crazy. You know, again, how no one had any idea this guy was unhinged and could do something like this. So the companies are trying to stop online support because basically what happened was they had found 3 shell casings and
Hold on.
supposedly I don't think know if this.
The fuck is this, dude?
Feeds the shadow
Is it a
deep
first
inside us.
person Batman game, bro? Is it a VR game? Hold on, dude. Hold on, I might have to pick this shit up, boy. What?
I have to stop it. Even if it can.
I might have to get this, dude. I can actually be Batman.
It feeds the shadow deep inside.
Oh, this was fire, bro. What?
I'm done holding back.
Yeah, I might have to pick that up, bro. What the fuck? Become the night. Yeah, I'm down, dude.
So I'm sorry, you had 3 chances to get it right. You got 2, so I can only give you a 66% grade
Fuck.
on this exam. And
I
you
don't
did.
even
That's
know
a
if it'll
failing
work
grade.
on my Oculus too.
You suck. You couldn't get the 3 words right. Anyway. So yeah, so basically, listen to this. The suspect in this case has garnered
Quest 3.
sympathy.
I have the Quest 2. Right, but I don't know if these new VR games will work for it. I'm gonna get the Quest 3 for sure. And I'm gonna give this Quest 2 to my son. He's actually like
The majority of insured U.S. adults had at least one issue, including denial of claims with their insurance in the span
I'm
of a
gonna do
year,
that next
according to a
year,
survey released
after I
in
get
June
the
of
shit I need for the
2023.
stream.
So people started putting merchandise up. Okay? Merchandise up. And they were selling it on there, and they pulled it down because they're like, this is associated with a freaking murder and a murder investigation. No, you can't sell this merch on our site. Okay? But there's still merch on eBay and other places. They're saying, you know, that phrase actually doesn't violate our rules. It's like, geez. You gonna let him sell that? Jeez. You know, continuing on, there's just a ton of information that's come out. That book, Delay, Deny, Defend, has soared in sales on Amazon now. Now everyone wants to read this book for some reason. All of a sudden, everyone is so, you know, interested in health insurance, I guess.
Yeah, because interesting thing happened.
Why
and when
Luigi
people are actually
Mangione
interested in
fighting
something,
extradition
they try
to
to
New York.
research
Well,
about it
the
and
reason
learn about
is,
it.
says there could
And
be
that
several
includes
reasons.
buying books.
It will allow him
Phil.
more time to think
It's
about his
people
defense,
that want to learn
demand
more about the
prosecutors
phrase
present more evidence
that he
at the
had
next hearing, or
inscribed
maybe
on the
try to get
bullets. They
bail
don't
in
know what it is
Pennsylvania,
and what it
which is
means
unlikely. I mean,
and how it relates
yeah.
to healthcare.
He's not going to
People
get bail.
are trying to learn.
Okay, there's no
That's
judge
how
in their
you
right
learn,
mind is going
by
to grant this guy
buying
bail with all
books
this
and
evidence
reading
there
them,
he has,
motherfucker.
okay?
Oh,
Most criminal
way.
defendants facing prosecution on more serious charges in
Oh,
another
yeah,
state
guys, I'm not a
waive
piece
their
of
right
shit.
to
We do have
extradition,
a
but in murder
couple-
cases like
I don't know why
Mangione,
my
there's no
VTuber's
chance he's going to be
broken.
let
Hold
out,
on.
so he's fighting that extradition. 8 or 9 out of 10 times, defendants
seconds.
waive extradition because they realize it's so
Your man in
perfunctory,
London did
it's
you
so
for
easy,
2
and most of
pounds.
them don't want to
DSPolitics
languish in
is more
detention
nailing his
in the other
coffee
state because
career.
you don't even
Bro's
get to fight your
careers
case
are
yet.
dead, man.
Okay.
Motivation.
So
Bro,
here's the
thanks
thing.
for being a
Before we
member.
get to my opinion, because I do have a lot to
we
say.
got those out of the way. Sorry.
Okay. There's one other thing that I want to cover. I mean, we just covered a lot of the case and things. Oh, by the way, we should bring up, basically, now people are starting to threaten the police officers who arrested him and are now investigating the case, which is pretty insane. Like, why are you threatening the police officers who are just trying to investigate a crime? Don't you want them to actually figure out what's going on? And that, you know, if he's really a killer or not? And don't you want to find out who the hell would spend $52.80 on a can of tuna? Because that sounds pretty expensive to me. I don't know about you guys. Oh, there you go. Now it's 20% off at least. So we got instant sale right here on DSPolitics. That's nice. Okay, continuing on. So they do have the body cam of when they arrested him. However, they're not releasing that yet. So we're holding off on that. But that probably will be released, you know, at some point during the investigation. Listen to this. His lawyer has received offers to completely cover Luigi Mangione's legal bills. So he says, my understanding, my office staff are looking at this and we probably won't accept the offers. Obviously, my client appreciates the support, but it doesn't sit right with me. He's been referred to as a hero on social media. A hero. Okay? Oh, by the way, my backdrop desynced. I'm glad that I don't I'm glad that we're in the middle of the story now and you can't see that. I'm gonna have to fix it after the fact. Nice desyncing. He's a hero for murder, for murdering the CEO of a healthcare insurance company. They think that this man is a hero. Okay? Oh, by the way, the lawyer says, I haven't actually seen any evidence that they have the right guy. That's what his lawyer said. Now, I mean, good on the lawyer for sticking up for his client. But, I mean, he had the gun. He has literally a manifesto. And there's possible evidence that he actually had a back injury. You know, like, everything is starting to stack up, don't you think? You've seen no evidence? At least you could argue there's circumstantial stuff that possibly would lead you to believe that he was the actual killer. I don't know how the lawyer could possibly say, I see no evidence whatsoever. That seems pretty ridiculous. Former classmate stunned that the CEO suspected killer is the person they knew in school. They were fraternity brothers, and they said, oh, we never would have thought. Again, I think a lot of these people, the whole idea here, okay, is that they're not going to give you the impression that they're going to do something like this. You know, I think we're seeing this more and more, that people have this kind of like a public persona that they put out as their face, their facade, but then behind the facade, there's this whole other person or existence, right? A whole other personality, perhaps. That's the real person behind all of that. By the way, here's a picture of the gun, or a similar gun, I believe. And what's wild to me about this is completely 3D printed. I think not the clip, not the bullets, but the gun is 3D printed. So exactly how are we going to regulate that? Because right now, to prevent people from getting a gun who shouldn't have one, you have to, if you, for example, mental illness, right? You have to tell them when you're trying to get a gun, well, yes, I have a history of mental illness, or I have a history of drug abuse, or I have a history of this. I mean, we were just talking about Hunter Biden, right? And how Hunter Biden last week, you know, that was one of the crimes that he went to jail for, or was going to go to jail for, was that he lied on his form to get a gun, saying that he wasn't a drug addict, but he had to say that. So here you go, a ghost gun. And they're nearly undetectable to law enforcement. I mean, why would they be? Aren't you printing it, right? I'm just curious. I think maybe we should watch this Ghost Gun video.
And now here's Amy with the Flow 4.
Never mind. I'm not going to watch the Flow Forecast. This is disgusting. What a disgusting website that CNN is. To have the Flow Forecast ad on there. I'm just not going to watch it now. Fuck them. Okay, so that's currently what's going on, and we have one. The Flow Forecast. The fucking Flow Forecast. Seriously? That's what they have to hit me with. Hold on one second. I'm just gonna turn this light off. Yeah, see, it completely reconnected is what happened. Or disconnected, I should say. Maybe I can get it to reconnect right now. I doubt it, though. I'll see if I can get it to reconnect. It's bothering me now because now it's doing the wrong color. But it didn't do this for 2 days. And
Me and my sister are arguing about One Piece,
right?
bro.
You're arguing with yourself.
No, fuck you.
I don't know why
I'm not watching that shit, dude.
Hold on. I should be able to fix
Uh-oh,
it right.
they're announcing more games, guys.
Pilatro, congratulations again. Now the nominees for Best Mobile Game. AFK Journey, Pilatro, Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. And the Game Award goes to Pilatro. Congratulations again, Local Fun. Here are the nominees for Best Audio Design. Astrobot, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, and Silent Hill 2. And the Game Award for Audio Design goes to Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Congratulations, Ninja Theory. Now the nominees for Player's Voice. It started with 30, down to these 5. Black Myth Wukong, Genshin Impact, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree, Wuthering Waves, and Zenless Zone Zero. And the Game Award 100% by the global community selected this goes to Black Myth Wukong. Congratulations, Game Science. All right, there's still more Game Awards to go and more game announcements ahead. But right now, here's a look at Infinity Nikki, which has already achieved 20 million downloads, and a look at the new Shooting Star scene for the first time anywhere.
Jump into this life, rolling through the rings of sunshine, explore and fantasize, pick an outfit for this ride.
The fuck is this game?
And don't leave any friendships behind.
This is gay. You know Cho Murray ain't playing this shit.
Rewind, the world is full of surprise all the time.
What is this supposed to be like? Anime Harvest Moon, bro?
Soaring high into the arms of clear blue skies. From the fields so green, the breeze is picking up. It's time to rise. Discover bigger, find a light. The dress
Bro, no, this is. I'm not gonna play it. This is like some bitch anime game. This is gay, bro. Even my sister's like, nah, bro. This is some shit my wife would play for sure, bro. Nah, my sister wouldn't even play this. This is too gay for her. You would?
Everything I've done, I've done for my family.
Wait, hold on. What is this, dude? Is this a new Mafia game? Never mind, bro. Oh, there is gonna be a new Mafia game? What? This is probably gonna be all fucking bunk, bro, like the last one. I swear, dude, after Mafia 2, these fuckers fell off. Like, they ain't the same no more. Mafia 2 was so fucking dope, bro, especially the first one. But they don't play like that no more, you know? They're trying to be like generic third-person shooters. Alright, this looks gay. I'm tapped out.
Happens, of course, in the middle of my fucking show.
What the fuck, bro? Fucking Phil. I thought he was paused for a fat second, bro.
It doesn't work. We can completely try restarting it one more time. If not, I'm just gonna do generic colors because when I go full screen, it needs to work.
Oh my god, dude.
It's claiming it's connected right now. It's claiming.
Literally, the stream is working. The stream is working. He could still carry on with his politics shit, but he's like all autistic, getting fixated on bullshit, bro. It'd be funny if it wasn't so sad.
One last attempt to get this to sync. After this, I give up. Sorry, guys. I had everything working, and it just decides to stop working right in the middle of the show. Oh, it ain't working. It won't sync now. I have no clue why. Turned it on and off. It worked the entire time. Now it refuses. So, I guess I'm just gonna do something generic. Let's see. Trying to find something nice. I'm gonna be talking about stuff. I love that it just stops fucking working. Drive me nuts. Something good. I haven't messed with any of these yet. Maybe this. Well, this is just blue and white. Isn't so bad. I might just do that. Alright, I got a blue and white flow. I'll just use this for now. I have absolutely no clue why this just happened. They just want me to suffer. It's what it is. Life, they just want me to suffer. I can't just do my show with no interruptions or problems. No, it has to be like right in the middle of the show, that's when it fucks up. Not in the middle of gameplay when it doesn't matter or something. Right in the middle when I'm about to go full screen, you know, to do a big segment, that's when it fucks up, okay? All right, I got a more generic background. It looks all right. Okay, let's continue. I'm sorry that we got derailed for like 5 to 10 minutes there. Let's continue. Okay. Okay, so with all of this information about Luigi, the accused killer, some crazy stuff has been going on. All right, let's watch a little bit of this. Internet trolls post vile messages following United Healthcare CEO's murder. An alarming barrage of social media posts appear to be in support of the execution of the CEO. Former Washington Post reporter Taylor Lorenz posted this to X's progressive competitor Blue Sky. And people wonder why we want these executives dead. Blue Cross Blue Shield in Connecticut, New York, and Missouri has declared it will no longer pay for anesthesia for the full length of some surgeries. If the procedure goes over a certain time, anesthesia will not be covered for the duration. Okay? For chilling remarks were in response to a story about Blue Cross Blue Shield. Why is that going so fast? Limiting coverage for anesthesia. And she even shared a photo of the company's CEO, Kim Keck, to encourage peaceful letter writing campaigns. So wait a minute. She posts a tweet, or excuse me, a post, it's Blue Sky, so it's not a tweet. You know, it's a website no one uses. But she posts something on Blue Sky saying, oh, we wonder why we want these people dead. Oh, by the way, here's the CEO that's denying people coverage. Write letters? You literally just said in your phrase before you want these people dead. I don't think that it's actually...
Yeah, that's a Hey, Phil, she's entitled to her personal feelings. She personally, like, an intelligent person would go, yeah, she personally wants these people dead, but she's not inciting violence. She's like, yeah, write this bitch a letter. I might want her dead, but you guys write her letters. Ain't nothing wrong with that from my point of view.
I feel like shooting the CEO around this time every year when they raise the already ridiculous premiums and copays, so I'm not really surprised. For those who don't know, American healthcare works in a very weird and mysterious way. Basically,
he doesn't even know. I don't even think Phil has health insurance, bro. I literally don't think he has health insurance. He just pays for shit out of pocket, bro, if something happens. Because he can. I have health insurance. He doesn't know how this shit works.
And some years, if let's say during that year, okay, you got diagnosed with something bad. What if you got diagnosed with, I don't know, diabetes or something like that? Oh, because you have diabetes and we know you're going to have ongoing healthcare costs, we're going to monstrously increase your premiums. Okay? So listen, I can understand people who are having issues with their health insurance companies and the insane exorbitant costs associated with
as
that,
a
all
person
of
that doesn't
I don't
pay
really
health
understand
insurance.
the statement. I feel like shooting the CEO around this time every year. I'm not exactly sure that murdering the CEO of a healthcare company would solve that problem. In fact, this CEO is dead. And did you hear about a public relief and a big
I'm sending you to Hawaii.
We're getting more announcements, boys.
You ready for this, Kasuga?
This is the way of the real world.
Scour!
I will show you a world with honor.
The heartbeat of the lost ones. I can feel them on my skin.
Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago. So then why am I looking for her?
And the Game Award goes to... Metaphor. Fantasio.
Nah, that ain't made no damn sense, but okay. That ain't made no sense, but okay. I'll let it slide. I'll accept it. I don't know, that was a little weird in Metaphor 1. A little bit, bro.
The CEO, it wasn't like they just ran into the street and started wildly shooting people. It wasn't one of those. So I kind of understand what they're saying.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it at all.
Today, we mourn the death of the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson, gunned down. Wait, I'm sorry.
He's just
Today,
reading
we mourn the
people's
death of the
tweets.
68,000 Americans who needlessly died.
He's just reading people's tweets. Oh my god, it sucks. This is the worst.
You see, I can see the issue. I can see the argument. I can see that people don't like the way that American healthcare works. I totally understand it. Do you want to know why I understand it?
Because I read a few tweets that were criticizing the American healthcare system. That's how I know. Because I read more tweets criticizing it that weren't. I have a big brain. I know how to analyze things. I hate Phil, bro.
Of dollars for each treatment.
I know. I empathize. I know, guys. Because I read a few tweets. Fucker.
100%. I get it. I understand it. And I'm very frustrated with the healthcare system as well. I think that it's busted.
How? Give us examples.
which is what it is right now. Like, these companies literally operate on profits. They don't operate on saving lives.
Give us examples, bro. Give us examples on how the healthcare system is fucking J-wording you, Phil. Give us examples, something, bro. So we can actually tell that you can empathize with other people. Nope, he won't. He's just saying words, bro. I empathize with you. I totally get it, you know. Correct.
Tax filing, don't you think that there should be something morality involved
totally get it,
there? You know, I kind of see it. At the same time, all right, I don't see murdering the CEO as equivalent of that. I don't see that fixing the situation, okay?
Like I said, that's just like basic common sense. You're a retard, bro. If you think this Luigi guy is a hero and now the healthcare system's gonna change, like, bro, he literally murdered somebody and that CEO is gonna get replaced with another CEO and it's gonna be business as usual. You want to change things, you need to start at the streets, okay? Fucking, it's so corny and it sounds useless, but it isn't. Go to fucking congressional hearings. Write letters, bro. Network. Actually put in the work to see the change that you want, bro. There's a bunch of people that have actually changed things by putting in the work and the advocacy and shit, bro. You don't fucking get anything done by murdering people. If anything, you help the other side, you know? More often than not, it helps the fucking people you don't want to help.
The sick post come as Thompson's wife revealed on NBC that he said there were some people that had been threatening him. Well, yeah. if you're a healthcare CEO, I'm pretty sure you're going to have a target on your head at all times. Okay, just being honest, you know, I don't think that you're going to be known as one of the most lovable characters on the planet. You're in charge of a company that literally decides who lives and who dies on a daily basis, and you're not going to exactly be held in high regard by those who die. You know what I mean? So anyway, now that we know all of this stuff about the situation, and by the way,
so disgusting, bro. Whatever.
Know all this about the situation.
It's not gonna get fixated.
Okay, and we know what's actually going on, and we have information.
Bro, if you actually have like empathy and care for other human life, you value it. You just know it's wrong. It's just wrong to kill other people just because you have a grudge, a grievance. That's not how you fucking get your way. It's the ultimate way of throwing a temper tantrum. It is, bro. It's like the ult move of a fucking Manbaby, you know? Oh, bro, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. He did it. Like, the CEO didn't even set all the rules and shit for the system, you know? Like, I don't like the healthcare system either, right? Like, bro, I'm still paying for my goddamn root canal and shit. You know, it sucks, but like, I have good health insurance. I'd have to pay thousands of dollars out of my pocket. It's good enough. It's good enough for what we got, bro. But we could do better. But killing fucking CEOs ain't gonna do shit.
Doctors
That's
too.
retarded, bro.
Doctors in America are for profit. It's their job. They get paid.
Fucking kill Elon Musk.
To practice
what the
medicine.
fuck are you doing?
They're not doing it to help people. They're not graded on
Kill
how many people
motherfuckers
they
are
help.
actually
They're
gonna do
graded
more
on just
harm than good.
how many
so
hours they
fuck.
put in. It's not a charity. It's not a
people like
handout.
Elon Musk.
It's, hey,
what the fuck are you
it's a
doing?
for-profit
CEO?
deal. You know, other countries, that's not the case. Okay, in other countries, very much so.
What game is this? Let's find out. This game does look kind of dope, bro.
For those who have survived, and for those who will live on, this is our mission.
Everything coming 2025. Crimson Desert, bro. Wishlist. Looks like it's on Steam. I'll check it out. I'll research it later. It looks interesting.
That you need. You can't just go to the doctor and get the treatment unless it's an absolute emergency to keep you alive. Outside of that, you will be sitting and waiting endlessly to go get your health care. Is that the solution? That you have this centralized universal healthcare system, but it takes ages to get the quality of care that you need. And on top of that, some people actually report that the healthcare you get is not even that good. That it's actually kind of mid to low tier. They're not really solving the problem. It's just mitigation. it's to a point where it's like you wish you didn't even go in some cases. That's terrible, right? That's absolutely awful. Okay. But man,
No, Phil,
I've personally
it's
had
awful
experience.
What
you know,
makes
with
it awful,
American
Phil,
health.
is that people that make less than $100,000 can't go to the doctor. They feel like they can't take care of their health because it costs money, Phil. Not everyone's like you, and it's like, oh, I'm down $400. Like imagine I got my fucking teeth extracted a couple months ago, and I came here begging you fuckers for money. You know? I'm on this health insurance plan, and I don't know, guys, they're taking money out of my bank account every month to pay for this, and how's the bank and social club gonna keep running oh, I'm so nervous, guys. It's like, this isn't real. Okay, he can't relate to other people and how the health insurance industry works, because him or Kat don't give a fuck about their health. They don't go see doctors. Nothing happens to him because he stays in his little house, bro. I'm surprised he doesn't have teeth falling out. He doesn't do anything.
I don't know what else to say. Again, it's for
Bro,
profit.
this is
They
fucking
don't
ridiculous.
care
That
that they're hurting
I
people
get
or
it.
screwing people over.
I get why you guys
okay?
are mad about
And
the health
to some
insurance
extent,
industry.
can we
Fucking
argue
bitch.
that this guy,
bitch
this
ain't even
CEO,
had a broken
was
arm
murdered,
ever.
had a direct hand in those kind of decisions? I mean, he's the CEO. He must have had some.
He don't even know what
input
it's
or
like to
some
be
take
stressed
in
about
it.
bills
Okay, I mean,
in
he's
real
not.
life.
There's no way that he could have completely been oblivious to those kind of things happening at his company. Okay, that's what we can all agree. Maybe he's not directly responsible, but there's no way that he could be oblivious to all of it. Okay. Now, some people think that Luigi is a hero. They're actually lauding and applauding his actions. Well, these companies screw us over every day. It's about time that someone showed them, stick it to them and show them what's right and do this and do that. But when you really look at the situation, I mean, my take is you got to do what's effective. Okay? You have to. You have to do what's effective when you want to incite a change. Okay? Even if this guy had gone crazier, what if this guy had gone and found the CEO of every one of these companies and killed them all in one day? Boom, boom, boom. Took them all out. Okay?
You would have been praised
the next
as
day,
a
what
hero.
happens? CEO's dead. Okay? So there's a right of succession, whoever gets promoted. And then the company continues on the next day. Maybe they have a security.
It's pretty much what I said. It's a very basic take on morality and how useless it is to kill, to just murder an individual that's part of a fucking machine, bro. Like, if you want to take down a machine, right, it takes more to just, like, ripping out a wire, bro, or taking out a gear. You have to take out a machine from the foundation, bro. Pour water over all of it. Fuck.
Angry at the system, because I am. I'm very angry with the system. Okay? I'm upset that my parents couldn't get the treatments that they had all along to make them feel better with their chronic conditions.
What chronic conditions? Bro, he literally said his parents were gonna fucking die like 8 years ago and the fuckers were still alive. So either there's nothing wrong with his parents or they have cracked fucking health insurance and they're okay. I know how you guys feel. My parents, trying to use his fucking parents as a shield. Ain't nothing wrong with his goddamn parents, bro. His fucking dad is sending him pictures of fish. His dad's still going fishing and shit. The fuck, bro? Chronic conditions? The fuck out of my face. Ain't nothing wrong with his parents.
They changed all their policies? No. And they're not going to either. This is not going to change it. What we need, if you really feel that there needs to be like an investigation or there's an issue or something's going on that's wrong, that's exactly what we need to do. Put lawmakers in power who are an anti-health insurance company.
This is a guy telling you this shit. I swear to God, it's like he watches my reactions to his political takes. It's like, bro, you don't even fucking vote. So why are you telling other people how they could change their political situations? He literally told you motherfuckers he doesn't vote because he lives in a blue state, so his vote won't matter. He literally said that. My vote won't matter because I live in Washington, and as you know, it's a blue state, so my vote don't matter. That's why I don't vote. And he's gonna try to tell you how you could fucking incite change in your life? Fuck off. Go fuck yourself and keep begging for fucking pennies, you fucking cocksucker.
And that's not right. Okay, so what are you going to do to change that? Are you going to go within the health industry and try to change it? Are you going to try to have contacts with people who are in government who maybe can help you? Are you going to start an informative campaign of people to notify them about how this is how health insurance works and we need to fix and reform this? Or are you just going to go murder someone and think that that's the magic cure? I hate to say it, that's probably the most immature, unthought out way to think that you can handle a big issue like this. I'm just going to immediately go kill someone. That's what a child thinks. Okay? Ooh, bad. Squish bad person. Oh, okay. Hero wins. That's not reality. As you get older, you realize, again, life's not that simple at all. You know, right now, I'm angry at our American government for many things. I feel like the American government keeps letting us down, doesn't have the citizens' best interests in mind, and needs to be reformed and improved. That doesn't mean I think that we should bomb the White House and bomb the Congress and the House of Representatives. That would be stupid. That would not solve the issues. It's the system that needs to be reformed, not just wipe them all out. So I'm sorry. In this case, I do feel that Luigi Mangione is incredibly wrong. What he did is not justifiable. It doesn't matter how much personal emotion you have attached to a situation. It doesn't matter what was his story or the story of others. You change the system. You don't murder the people in the system. You change it so that the system is set up so that this doesn't happen again. Nothing that he did is going to do that at all. And all the morons on the internet who are rallying behind him, he's a hero and this is great. You're doing it wrong. Do you not understand? That's not how positive change happens. That's an extremist's view, a very simpleton's childlike view of existence. And the problem is we have too many people who are growing up who are still immature up here. Luigi Mangione, valedictorian of his high school, Ivy League education in college, rich, wealthy, Adonis-like body, right? Oh my God. And in his brain, he had an actual intelligence level of a small 5-year-old, thinking, oh, someone did something wrong. Let's go murder them immediately. That's the solution.
Except for the Adonis body. Except for the Adonis body. Sounded like Phil was describing himself for a second, bro.
And everyone thought that he was the nicest guy, the smartest guy. He was a little kid. He was an immature little kid who couldn't get his way, and he was upset that he doesn't get his way.
Sounds like he's
so now
describing
I'm
himself,
gonna get
bro.
him. Instead of, oh, let's change it so everyone can be helped, and this is a good thing. No, vigilante justice, murder. Wrong. That's not the way to go about things in life. You're not going to get anywhere helping anyone. So, pretty sad that we have people who are so also dumb and immature in their heads, but they're adults, and they're allowed to speak their opinions, right? So here they are on social media. Oh, Luigi the hero. I hope that more CEOs get hurt and shit. You're moronic. You're
Bro,
not fixing anything with that attitude. That's dunce level thinking.
It's social fucking media, Phil, and a good majority of people that use social media, they're not even like, these are opinions and thoughts that they probably don't fully believe in, or they wouldn't actually do in real life. You know, like, it's their avenue. Like, unlike Phil, a lot of people use social media as a release. This is the one place I'm gonna share my thoughts about how I really feel about race or the president or whatever, bro. That's why people use socks and you know, anonymous fucking handles and shit, bro. He doesn't understand that.
I'm there in that same position as you with my parents, but that doesn't mean that justifies murder and that's going to help anyone. I think that's really
There's nothing wrong with your fucking parents. Okay. There's nothing wrong with his goddamn parents,
all right,
bro.
Well, folks,
except
that's the end
that
of our first segment.
Old.
That one went pretty long.
They're getting old,
mostly
like
because
mine.
I ended up wasting, like 15 minutes there on the stupid lighting that's still not working, as you can see. By the way, that $20 tip from earlier did clear already. So, Mars Inhabitant, thank you for that. I did already count it towards the show. And I appreciate that. Okay? So, all right. So yeah, I have no clue what happened with the lighting. I guess I'm just gonna have to leave it blue. Literally this worked for the last 2 days, and now all of a sudden live during the show it doesn't want to work, which really pisses me off. I don't really know how to fix it because I've already resynced the thing like a bunch of times, and now it doesn't want to seem to link. Yeah, look, it keeps saying it disconnected. It just says again it disconnected. Get close to the device. Where the hell does it want me to keep my phone? My phone is literally right here, right next to the dang thing, and it keeps disconnecting. It doesn't even make any sense. I'm going to try to connect it one more time, and if it doesn't work, I give up. We'll just leave it on this blue setting for tonight. Yeah, see, it keeps disconnecting from my whole system for no reason. Modern technology, folks. I know I got felted by these lights. I totally did. 100%. I got fucking felted here by this stupid light set. As it's connecting. It claims it's connected. Turn it off and on. Here's off. Now it's on. So it's connected. So now if I open this, it
They're
should
about
sync
to announce
automatically
game of
and
the
it should
year.
work.
Let's fucking go. Fucking Phil, he's just like jackass, bro. He doesn't even know how to do a show without fubbing it up all the time. Let's see what's up with game of the year.
And the game of the year is... Astrobot!
What? Nah, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? Little goo goo gaga baby Astrobot? Ain't nobody really played that motherfucking game. What are you talking about? Astrobot? Console exclusive? Ain't nobody played this shit but console fucking queers, bro? Astrobot? No shot, bro. This shit is so rigged. Sony needed a win. Sony needed a win so bad because their garbage ass has been doing nothing but garbage. Literally, bro, a little goo goo gaga tech demo, a glorified bitch nigga tech demo, won game of the year. Are you fucking joking?
Wow. Nothing can prepare you for that. Thank you so much. I'm thinking once again to all the Asobis back in Japan. You know, all 65 of them right now, they're crying. So please, a round of applause for them. Thank you.
Boo! Motherfucking boo!
You guys as well.
Boo,
you know,
baby
when I
game,
about,
baby
you know, why
fucking
this game,
platformer game,
give
boo.
people joy and smiles on their faces. I think it came down to the people every day making the game and doing exactly that.
This shit's rigged as fuck, bro.
When I think of the team, it's the amount of generosity they gave. They put the user first always.
Sony had to pay for this shit. They paid for that trophy.
calculation.
You
It was
fuck
just
out of
about
here.
the kids, especially. because we had this
The
huge,
kids?
huge privilege to
Gotta thank the kids, bro. Fuck this shit. Little boo-boo gaga bitch nigga kids game, one game of the year. You joking?
potentially the first
Goo goo
game
gaga
to be in the hands of
robot
children,
game.
and we
What
know
the
what it
fuck,
means
bro?
very much.
Hop on
So Thomas will be
platformers,
really,
bitch,
from the
fucking
bottom of our
bitch
heart,
easy game.
you know,
What?
well done, and thank you so much. Now, thank you. I have to
Get the
thank a
fuck
few more
outta
people
here.
because a lot of people contributed
If
to this
I
game,
was
of
there and the camera zoomed in on me, I would have been sitting there shaking my head, bro. I would have been shaking my head no, and they would have cut off me so fucking fast.
in
Oh,
SAE
God, dude.
and PlayStation or Family.
Boo!
You know, Herman who give, you know, the
Paid award, bro. Paid for award. Don't forget, Sony been taking nothing but L's this year. Alright? Nothing but L's, because all they do is just release shit. All their shit is shit. Their fucking new PlayStation Pro is shit. Their fucking games, they ain't got no games, really. They fucking suck, okay? Astrobot, bro, out of the whole Sony fucking library that they really, that's how you know they ain't got shit. Astrobot. What the fuck, bro?
studio a chance, and
I'm
Scott Roddy, who
befuddled.
really
I'm
believed
actually
in Astro
genuinely
even before we
befuddled,
did.
dude.
Ken Channel Marketing, and many other people that I'm not mentioning. You know, Astrobot is full of 30 years of PlayStation history, and actually a lot of people in this room tonight gave their
I didn't put it on YouTube because everyone said they didn't want the political content to cut into my gaming content.
Much, right?
And I said, oh, okay, well then I won't do that. We'll have it exclusively on Kick. And everyone said, yeah, that's a good idea. So now you're saying, oh, that's a bad idea. I also received a $3 tip from Chocoboco. First time checking out your politics show. What's up, man? Usually it's smoother than this, Choco. My lighting just disconnected on me. So now I don't have the ability to have the nice lighting that was working for the first, half hour of the show. And the damn thing won't even connect, which is hilarious. Like, this thing just won't connect at all. But it's connected. It doesn't even make sense. It is connected. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I know what happened. Okay, hold on. Oh my God. I know why it's not working, guys. God damn it. I know exactly why it's not working. My modem, my wireless router must have temporarily gone down, or we must have lost the internet for a second downstairs, because it disconnected all my wireless completely in the house. Okay? That's what happened. So now I have to reconnect everything, including this computer too, which I didn't understand. This should work now. God damn this stupid thing. Sorry, it's a new setup, and I'm trying to get used to it, and I'm an idiot. This is all my fault. This 100% was on me. Okay? 100% this one was on me. I totally should have known what I was doing. I'm a moron. Okay? So now this should fucking work. Right now. This should totally work. It worked. All right, learning. Everyone, I'm learning. Yeah, exactly.
You blew it! You blew it! You blew it!
I fucking blew it horribly, and I lost my cool for no reason, because it was a simple fix. Okay, at least now I know what happened. I swear to you now, everyone, I'll calm down. That's what was actually putting me in a bad mood, to be honest. It was the fucking lighting disconnecting like that. It really was. Okay. Let's continue. By the way, I received a $5 tip from an anonymous tipper. Thank you for an anonymous $5 tip, whoever that was. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Jeff Grubb is saying that he likes the new setup. I appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you. Again, guys, thank you for this now. Please support the content and the stream if you're enjoying it. Please do. I appreciate you all. By the way, an update. All 4 of my gameplay videos have gone live on YouTube fully in HD. The only thing that's still processing is the podcast. So absolutely, the shorter the video, the better. And I'm going to have to start recording and uploading shorter gameplay videos to get them to show up on YouTube. And there's nothing I can do about it. Okay, and I apologize for that. I know everyone has gotten used to the longer form videos, but YouTube isn't agreeing with them right now. So I'm going to have to keep doing like half-an-hour videos until this can be figured out. I don't know what the problem is. It's definitely on the YouTube side, though. Okay? Either I'm doing Game Awards tomorrow on my podcast. So if you're interested in me reacting to Game Awards stuff, I'm going to get all that information and do it tomorrow on my show in the morning. I'm actually, after tonight's work tonight, when I'm in bed and stuff, and my wife's probably going to go to sleep early because she worked, you know, early all week. I'm going to be in bed getting trailers and things together for tomorrow's podcast where I will cover all of that for you. Okay?
You are not pretty enough to be an actress.
So definitely come by tomorrow if that's what you want. I still have over another hour of politics to do here on the show tonight. Okay? All right, are we ready to get back? So thank you guys for that little bit of support there. Again, let's please keep the support going. All right, please. And thank you in advance for anything. Let's continue. Here we go. Okay. All right, folks, ready?
You ready?
Okay, everyone. It is time for our next major topic of the night.
He's about to play the fucking intro again, bro.
So, crazy stuff happening over in Syria. Okay?
He's gonna talk about
I just want
Syria,
to kind
bro.
of summarize everything that has happened over the course of this wild week over there. And then kind of give you a little bit of my take. But I actually found a really good article that basically is going to say
oh, man.
who
hell
can
no.
benefit best or who are the players in this whole Syrian...
You know, bro, Phil could have read the whole paragraph 3 times. He's, you know, comprehend what's happening in Syria, dog. He don't even know. What? This is gonna be so
president
good.
to flee on the 8th of December. The overthrow
Little
followed a
watch the
13-year
news.
civil war, which started after Assad crushed pro-democracy protests. The fighting killed more than 500,000 people, displaced millions more, and embroiled international powers and their proxies. The world is now watching to see how Syria's political landscape shapes up after the end of the Assad family's half-century rule. Those with a vested interest in the conflict and the future of the country include on one side Russia and Iran, which backed Assad, and on the other side the US and Turkey, which supported different rebel groups and militias. And then they're going to explore the different sides on this, okay? So, FYI, I have a series of different articles that I'm going to be covering. Why is Israel attacking Syria? What has happened with al-Assad, the former ruler of, or leader, I should say, of Syria. And then there's a pretty good summary here of the new leader in Syria, okay? So with this overthrow, here's what's going on. Here are the different countries who have a vested interest in what's going on in Syria and how it's basically going to affect them and the world, okay? So Turkey. During Syria's civil war, Turkey was supported rebel factions, most of which now fight under the banner of the Syrian National Army,
That's why it
providing
sucks.
arms, military, and political support.
This is literally why his politics show sucks, bro. All right, guys, let's talk about what's going on. And he's just gonna read. He's literally just gonna read to you and then regurgitate what he read and try to summarize it in the most autistic fucking way he does. You know? He doesn't know anything about this off the top of his head. I'm not saying I expect him to, but it's just like zero effort to actually research these topics and the minutia or any parts of these topics. It's just like, we're gonna read this article, and then this is what we just read, and this is what I think. And it's just like, God, this is not how political content is done. Political content is done by like actual intelligent people or intellectuals that actually have interest in this shit. enough interest to want to research it, to watch news articles, to read things, actually read things and absorb them, not just like, I'm gonna put this on my screen and read it to you and give me cash. Like this, oh man.
A sack of potatoes. Get back down there and get out of our country. You've been here for too long. Russia. Russia already had a decades-long relationship with the Assad government and had military bases before the civil war. Russian President Vladimir Putin used his country's presence in Syria in support of Assad to challenge the power and dominance of the West in the region. So Russia benefited from Assad and that group being in charge of Syria. They were basically teaming up with them. And it says right here, Russia launched an air campaign and sent thousands of troops in support of the Assad regime. And Russia received 49-year leases on an airbase and naval base, which provided crucial hubs in the Eastern Mediterranean for transferring military contractors in and out of Africa. And it helped Russia assert itself as a global power. So Putin was happy with them being in charge because they were basically like, you know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. We're all good, right? I get it. I kind of get it, all right? So Turkey is just kind of there like, you know, we really don't want to be involved, but we're your neighbor. We see this conflict going on. Refugees, if they need to come here, they do. But as soon as this is over, get the hell back. Leave us alone. Russia's like, no, we actually wanted, you know, Assad in power because that would have been great because, you know, it was helping us out. We were getting a foothold militarily throughout the world. It was helping us out. The U.S., after Syria's pro-democracy protests in 2011 were met with force, U.S. President Barack Obama backed the opposition to Assad's rule. So the U.S. had been staying out of it. But then when democracy protests broke out, we want democracy, down with Assad, and Assad said, crush them now. And the military struck. The U.S. turned, said, oh, well, you know, we're pro-democracy. The fact that you're not allowing for peaceful protests in your country like we have here, mostly peaceful protests as the flames are exploding and the looting begins, but, you know, turned against them.
He's talking about the looting of the U.S. Capitol, right? When all those rednecks tried to throw up the table of democracy and break into the Capitol, right? He's talking about that. Yeah, when they looted and rioted and tried to, they shit it in the fucking Capitol and shit. Yeah, Phil, right? Or are we talking about the fucking riots, the BML riots, or just like any other riots that ever happened in American history?
President-elect Donald Trump takes office in January, said Syria is a mess,
riots, right?
and the U.S. should stay out of it. When Trump was president in 2019, he ordered the withdrawal of U.S. troops from Syria, a move his officials gradually rode back. The U.S. currently has around 900 troops in Syria, mostly in the northeast. Okay? So we're basically been in and out of it. We were out of it, then we got into it, then we were out of it, then we got into it. We're back and forth. We're kind of wishy-washy on this, okay?
We didn't do anything. The fuck? We're trying to fucking... What Trump did... Ugh, fuck, I don't want to get into it, bro. Oh my god. That would require me to be a political streamer, which I'm not. But Trump and Obama, they sent drones and motherfucking... Right, did drone strikes and sent U.S. advisors down there to try to train the Syrian fucking rebels, bro. Because Iran is supposedly connected to Assad or whatever. Fucking, who cares, bro?
And unilaterally annexed it
Who
in
cares? Phil doesn't
1981,
know shit
who was
about
not
what he's
recognized
talking about, though. I know that
internationally,
for sure.
although the U.S. did so unilaterally in 2019. Israel conducted hundreds of airstrikes against Iran-linked targets in Syria during the war, although it was really acknowledged to strike. So they're constantly attacking, and then they just like, oh no, we never did that, or we're not going to admit that we did that. But they were constantly attacking the entire time. Huh. Since rebels overthrew Assad, Israel has carried out hundreds of strikes across Syria. So within a couple of days, they're doing hundreds of airstrikes. Targets have included Syria's military infrastructure, naval fleet, and weapons production sites. Israel has said it is acting to stop weapons from falling into the hands of extremists. Israeli forces have also seized the demilitarized buffer zone in the Golan Heights. Israel said the 1974 disengagement agreement with Syria collapsed with the rebel takeover of the country. So Israel had been striking them with airstrikes, but never actually acknowledging it was them. And they apparently had some kind of a disengagement agreement or ceasefire agreement. But now that the rebels took over, they said, just start attacking them again. Okay, so boom, they're just attacking them nonstop. So it's kind of a big mess, just like Donald Trump actually has described. You have so many players involved in this whole...
Don't forget, Trump was actually the president during, like, literally when the Syrian civil war was popping the fuck all the way off. And he doesn't know shit about this war or how long it's actually been going on. He's really trying to paint it like, yeah, Trump totally said these are things would happen, when these things are like kind of Trump's fault why some of these things went down the way they did. But whatever, bro.
And
it's never Trump's
sided
fault,
with
right?
Assad, the former regime, but Assad's now been overthrown. So what's that
Trump
going to result
never does
in? Well, we're about to
anything
find
wrong.
out.
He's a perfect president, right?
So why was Israel bombing Syria?
Fucking A,
well, the government
dude.
collapsed when the rebels rose to power, and then immediately Israel started bombing the crap out of them. Okay? So, Israel reportedly launched hundreds of airstrikes on targets across the country, including the capital, according to security sources in Israel, Syria, and Lebanon cited by various outlets. Defense Minister Israel Katz on Monday confirmed the strikes. Quoted by Reuters, is it Routers or Reuters? I don't know how to say it. He stated that the military would destroy heavy strategic weapons throughout Syria, including surface-to-air missiles, air defense systems, surface-to-surface missiles, cruise missiles, long-range rockets, and coastal missiles.
Is it Routers
So essentially,
or
here's
Reuters?
what's really happened. Assad was defeated. He had to leave because he was about to be overthrown by the rebels. And the Israeli government saw this as an opportunity. Man, we never were able to strike those weapons because we just didn't have the means. Now that they're out of there, do it now. Immediately pound them when the rebels don't have full control of everything yet, to make sure that no one can actually have control of these weapons. They don't want Assad or the rebels or anyone to have control of these weapons because they see it as a threat, so just kick their ass. They're not necessarily anti-rebel, they just don't trust anyone with those weapons, so they just attack the shit out of them. Okay? It's just funny because how many people know about this? Are you aware that this crazy world conflict was going on the other side of the world, and that there was conflict?
You didn't! You didn't until today! You did not! I did! A bunch of people have! You have not! You've been sitting... Oh, I'm gonna claw my face off. Fuck. I'm gonna claw my face off my face, bro. This is annoying as shit to listen to.
At least for me, this is all very eye-opening. It is. It's really just an eye-opening situation. Okay? Now, by the way, the United Nations Special Envoy Geir Pedersen criticized the campaign on Tuesday, calling it a violation of the 1974 disengagement agreement between Israel and Syria, saying this needs to stop. Now, is he going to do anything about it, or just say this needs to stop? Because you could say as much as you want, but that's not going to necessarily do anything. You know, saying and doing are two different things. I wonder how far they're going to go. Did they just want to destroy those few weapons, or are they going to keep going because now they don't think that the rebels can really mount as much of a defense? So what happened was Al-Assad has fled to Russia because he wanted to eat these delicious tuna packages down here. Now, this tuna is really prevalent on some of these news websites, isn't it? So, here we go. The country's former president, Bashar al-Assad, fled Damascus for Moscow. Following his talks with a number of participants in the armed conflict in the Syrian Arab Republic, Bashar al-Assad decided to step down as the Syrian president and leave the country, instructing the government to transfer power peacefully, the Russian Ministry of Foreign Affairs said on Sunday. The communication continued, clarifying that while Russia is playing no part in the negotiations, it remains in contact with all factions of Syrian opposition. Russia's official use of the word opposition to describe groups now in control of Damascus marks a shift. Just last week, Russia's foreign minister, Sergei Lavrov, adamantly referred to the groups as terrorists in an interview with Al Jazeera. So, funny, absolutely funny, how everything changes when the people in charge change hands. Oh, well, they were in power. When Assad was in power, they were terrorists. But now that they're in power, oh, you know, they're just a couple opposition groups. And, you know...
Oh, my God. Yeah, Phil, how would you talk if you were in his shoes, dude? I'm like... Hey, bro, he lost the whole country. He lost everything. He lost his power. He ain't in charge. He gave up the power, bro, when he fled. So yeah, bro, they're not terrorists, I guess. They're the new government, Phil. Like, come on,
it's
dude.
actually well done. So this is
Isn't
the
it
new leader
funny
in Syria.
how when someone loses their power, their tune changes? Like, no, it's not funny, bro. Okay, I lost a bunch of power. I
From
changed my
Arab
tune,
states
too.
stepping up airstrikes into Syria to seal off a buffer zone and to stop rebel groups seizing weapons belonging to the ousted Assad regime.
Here we are.
Syria's new transitional prime minister has called for Syrians who have sought refuge abroad to return to their homeland. This comes just days after the country is still grappling. This comes as the country continues to grapple with the end of a civil war.
So what we just said, that Turkey said we want all the refugees out. Well, actually, the new leader of Syria said, yeah, we want that too. We want everyone to come back. A lot of people left our country. Millions of people left our country during the war. We won. The war is over. Time to come back. So it seems like everyone's kind of on the same page, at least in that regard.
Kind of what happens every time there's a war or something that displaces people, and it gets settled. It happens all the time, Phil.
Mohammed el-Bashir
He's acting like he's telling
has given
you
reassurance
things you don't
to
know,
his people
bro.
that the
So, yeah,
rights
these
of
things
all
happen in
people
war all the
and
time,
all
Phil.
sects in Syria will be guaranteed. Bashir ran the rebel-led Salvation Government
funded
in
the rebels.
northwestern Syria
Phil
before
doesn't
the
know that.
12-day lightning rebel offensive swept into the capital, Damascus.
Pretty much
He's
the United
urging- he's
States
calling
won
for
this
calm
one, baby.
and stability and has done so since stepping into this new position. But the country's diverse communities, including Christians, Kurds, and Alawites, are now waiting for what sort of government Bashir will lead. Meanwhile, Israeli forces continue to strike deeper into Syria, claiming to have destroyed some of the country's strategic weapon stockpiles in just the past 48 hours.
So, think of it this way. Your country is a crazy war going on for like 25 years, right? One group wanted democracy, the other group was in power, crushing the democratic protests and things like that, okay? Big war's been going on. Finally, it's all calming down, but you've been gone. You were a refugee. You left. You went to Turkey. You went to the west or the north. You're out of there. You're out of that area of world war. You don't,
That's
you're,
what it's
you're
like to be a
basically living in
refugee.
peace somewhere.
Imagine what it's like.
And now, you've been there for a while. You probably established a new life there. You're probably happy and feeling safe there.
And now you're
And
told to
now,
go home.
the war is over. And when I say over in quotes like this, I really mean it, because who knows if it's over. Today,
It is over.
these people are in power.
They kicked out
and they
the
claim to be
leader
democratic,
of
and now
the
Assad's
actual
gone.
army of
But
Syria. Phil,
do
it's
we
done.
100%
Really done. They
actually
won.
know or trust this
What do you
new
mean?
group?
Who
that
knows
they're
if
going to
it's
follow through with what they're
over? It's
saying,
not
that they're
gonna
actually
wrap,
going to be
bro.
treating their
Like,
people with
the
the
United
respect that they're
States
claiming,
leaving
that it's going to be truly
Afghanistan,
democratic.
okay?
You know what they say? It's
The
like,
Vicar
here
fucking
comes the
won,
new
you're
boss,
taking
same
over
as
the
the
whole
old
country,
boss.
stupid
We have a
motherfucker.
situation
Come
here
on.
where, yeah, this is a new group coming in, but now it actually isn't as nice as they're purporting it will be. I don't know. Again, you don't know. This is a brand new situation. So imagine you're one of these millions of refugees that left the country. You've been out of the war zone for a long time now. And now your own country is calling you back, saying, get back here. And the country that you're in, that you took refuge in, is saying, get the hell out. How would you feel? I mean, I'll be honest, pretty shitty. You don't really know. I mean, you just went through this crazy shit. You got the hell out of there to try to protect your well-being, your family members and everything. Who knows what's really going to happen if you go back? So I feel like a lot of these people are going to be very, very reluctant and skeptical to just all of a sudden believe everything and turn around and go back. On the same time, so Grande Dio just says, well, the free ride is over. I mean, yeah, I'm sure that Turkey wasn't exactly super happy about taking in 3 million people and likely giving them all kinds of aid and stuff for years and years, because their country was in a giant civil war, and they probably, time to go. So these people are kind of stuck right in the middle. It's a pretty messed up situation when you really think about it that way. It's not as simple as it sounds on paper, just by thinking about it. So
I hope a war
you gotta
happens
wonder
in
what's going to
America,
happen.
Phil gets
Prime Minister
displaced.
Benjamin Netanyahu has given the reaffirmation that the incursion is
And they're like, "Oh,
temporary
Phil,
and
the
has
free
denied
ride's over.
concerns
Time to go."
of a land grab.
That's the other thing too. So now go back. Okay, so I go back, but now all of a sudden Israel starts pounding us with missiles and shit. Like, what the fuck? I thought the war was over. Why is Israel still hitting us with missiles? I thought they didn't like Assad. Oh, well, they're you know.
Because Israel's trying to fucking get in there, bro, and take over as much turf as they can before the new government's able to get settled and get shit established. It's like obvious, Phil. But you don't know the smaller intricacies of what's happening in the Middle East. Because you don't care. You are the average American, bro, which is okay. You don't give a shit about this shit. I definitely get it, because, you know, I don't in my day-to-day life. But it's good. It's actually good to kind of know what the fuck's happening around you, right?
To do about
To be aware.
You know, Russia has been pretty warmongering recently, you know, and, you know, maybe they're gonna take this opportunity to say, well, you know, if Israel's pounding them from one direction, maybe it's our chance to sneak in. I don't know. You know, I don't know. Russia already has been stretched really thin in Ukraine and has had massive difficulties over there actually winning anything. So probably not. But at the same time, who knows? I don't think that Vladimir Putin is definitely the most logical-minded dude. He, you know, with the way he acts. So I don't know. I guess we're going to see. Anyway, so that's the crazy situation going on over in the Middle East. So how do I feel about it, honestly? I mean, this is a situation where I'm just getting caught up with these kind of world politics. You know, I don't really know that much about them. You know, this week as this was all going on, I was trying to read up and get an education on all of it.
No, he wasn't.
You gotta
He's
feel
just
for the people who are in the
reading
middle
about it right now.
You know, you really do. Like those
I swear
refugees
to
are the
God.
people who I'm thinking about right now. Like, man, their lives have been thrown for a loop for a long time. And that's the people who you got to wonder, really, like, what's going to happen to them? Are they going to be okay if they get back to the country? How realistically, how quickly could they even do that? If they've already set up new lives in Turkey, not knowing that any of this was ever going to end, I don't know what's going to happen with those poor people. Now, someone just asked me, what do I think about Israel in this situation? Well, with Israel, it sounds to me, right, like they basically already knew that there was these big weapons in Syria that posed a giant threat to Israel. That if ever there was a world conflict or whatever, that they absolutely would have had all of these weapons that were a huge danger. So they probably wanted to get at them the entire time, okay, and couldn't. So now it's like they're opportunists. That's what it sounds to me like. Israel 100% are opportunists. They're going to take that advantage whenever they can. Catch them when their pants are down. Now that country's defenses are down because of the overthrow of that government. Take out those weapons we've wanted to take out the entire time, but we couldn't. Now we can do it, right? So I get it, but at the same time, does that really feel like an act of good faith? Like, okay, so we didn't like Assad in power. He really was a threat. Now he's out of there. But now all of a sudden, even though we have new people in power, we're not even going to give them a chance or a benefit of the doubt. We're just going to pound their weapons and make sure they don't have them. Because that's even what they said. We want to be sure that these weapons are not falling into the wrong hands. So what they're essentially saying is we don't trust these people that just overthrew Assad either. We don't trust Assad. We don't trust you. We don't trust anyone in Syria, apparently. Right? We're just going to go ahead and get you anyway. So, I mean, yeah, some people could argue that's warmongering, is it not? Or is it smart? Maybe it's smart. Maybe they know what they're doing. Maybe they've been to this rodeo before and they've seen these governments get overthrown. And like I said, here comes the new boss, same as the old boss. Maybe they're of the mentality that, sadly, this isn't going to change anything. And it's just going to take a little while to put a new group in power. And then, boom, they're going to go ahead and they're going to start doing the wrong things again. So better to diffuse the situation and make sure there's no threat than to leave that threat there and just trust a new group of people. So you can see it from different perspectives. And I think, honestly, it's really what your perspective is. If you live in Israel, you probably think that they're doing exactly the right thing. Right? This is exactly what we need to do. They're doing the best for everyone in the region because that country's been so destabilized for so long. This is absolutely the right thing to do. But you might be someone on the outside situation looking in and be like, wait a minute. Who gave them the right to just attack the new group? They literally just won their power. They overthrew the government that everyone thought was bad. And now all of a sudden, you can attack them too? And they keep doing it. Oh, we assure you it won't be indefinite. We're gonna, well, yeah, but you already are kind of overreaching. That's why NATO is saying to them, or not NATO, the United Nations, they're saying, what are you doing? Stop right now. It ain't right. This is a new group now, you know? So, and that's the thing, like I cured it what my brain says, well, destroying the weapons prevents it being used later. If no one gets hurt during the strike, I'm okay with it. There is 0% chance that no one got hurt during the strikes. 0. You know that there's people there. They just took the country over. They probably have people there defending these missiles or whatever, and they're dead. You know, anytime there's a missile strike, anytime that there's an attack or an incursion, there's death involved. It's not in this, oh, we such a precise strike, we only disabled the missiles. Nothing else was harmed. That sounds like bullshit to me. You know that people are dying and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. For me, this is my first dipping my toe into the lake of crazy world politics, of world, you know, incursions and things. So, will this new group be better than the last? You gotta hope for the best, right? You have to. You have to hope for the best, at least. I would hope that these people are well-intentioned and what
Like
they're
a
saying
Disney
is true.
movie, right?
No, now we're a democratic republic. Now the people will have the power. We've overthrew, you know, that government that was really bad for everyone and didn't care about people's opinions and people's well-being. You gotta hope for the best. Sometimes, though, you know, hoping doesn't really amount to anything. I guess this has got to be a very careful watch on this region to see how these people start behaving. You know, the fact that Russia took Assad in leads you to believe that Russia probably is not going to be good with this group. Turkey, though, seems like they just want them gone. Like, enough. We've had enough of your conflict. We just don't want to be involved anymore. Get the hell out. Get the refugees out. Get everyone out. We don't want to be wrapped up in your crap any longer. Okay. So, folks, that is our second major story of the night. I'm just going to briefly, I want to stretch my legs. I haven't stood up at all to take a break, and my leg is actually feeling a little sore, so I just want to stretch for a sec. We have one other major story tonight, all right, which is going to be about the New York subway hero and his acquittal and what's going on now currently with that, because there is so much going on with that right now. We have a lot of ground to cover there. If we have extra time after that, we will cover some of the other stories that people submitted, but I knew that these 3 big stories were going to take a long time this week, okay? What's up, Mark? How you doing? By the way, Rich88 has says, how do I contribute here? You can tip by looking at the description of the stream or the about page, or you can gift some subs to the community here. Gifting subs to the community means other people get cool benefits from it. You know, new emotes and animations and stuff. Either way would be greatly appreciated. As you can see, guys, we're at $37 and we're heading into our third and final story of the night. I got about another half an hour on the show. So please support the stream again. Please support the stream. I like doing this show. It's been a fun variety show for me outside of gameplay. But now, you know, it hasn't really been stacking up too well when it comes to support. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. Okay, let me stretch here. Oh.
Gotta go stretch my legs. Fucking Phil. Bro. I might just beat the last boss of Sifu finally. Oh my god. This is so hard. This game is hard as shit, bro. Hard as ass. Oh, dude. There's something else I wanted to watch since we have 2 seconds. If I can find it, bro. Shit. My remote's still vibrating like I'm getting my ass kicked, dude. Oh, shit. Hate Army dropped a video earlier, bro. I wanted to watch that for sure.
The Hate Army troll.
It's the Hate Army, bro. God damn it, Phil. He's back. Damn, we can't have fun ever, bro.
All right. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
How do you give subs? You go to the same section where you would have bought a sub for yourself, and you can gift them from there. That simple. That is right. There are some special badges available if you gift tonight. If anyone
this boss fight is hard
gifts 20 subs on this channel, I will give you both the VIP badge and the OG badges. These badges are representative of you being a big supporter of the content that I do on my Kick channel. Normally, I would only give away the VIP badge for 25 gifted subs or the OG badge for a special reason. But in this case, because support on the show has not been great, if someone does 20 gifted subs on this channel tonight, you will get both badges. I'll do it live. Okay? All right, really quick, I'm going to pee, and then we're going to end the show. All right, so just give me a second. I'll be right back, and then it's time for the final major story.
Nah, fuck this shit, bro. Hold on. I'm locking in, dude. I gotta lock in. Hold on. This is the closest I've ever got to beating this boss, boy. Fuck Phil for 2 seconds, dude. How old is we? We 35. We could probably just clear this shit. I gotta beat it by the time I'm 60. It's fucking rough, bro. He plays rough. Fuck! The goddamn sweeping kick, bro. Bro, he does so much damage. Oh my god, bro. I'm done. He's gonna hose me. What the fuck, dog? I'm already 37, dude. This fucking sucks. He's gonna hose me right now. This sucks. This fight is not fair, kinda, dude. Bro, it's that sweeping kick. That sweeping kick is gonna fuck me up, dog. Oh my god, dude. It's so gay he ends that combo with that gay ass sweeping kick, bro. The fucker's gonna hose me out. Watch. This sucks.
All right, guys. Are we ready for the finale, the third segment of the show? It's very bright. Let's do that. It's too bright. Okay. Got people arguing in the chat a ton about the Syrian conflict, which is pretty crazy. They're going nuts at each other. At least you're going at each other and not me, but it would be nice if you guys could calm down a little bit. All right, guys, this is it. Last segment of the show and last chance for someone to support. Please do. If you support the show, I'll be much more encouraged to keep doing it. But I'm going to be honest. Last week, we only raised about 60 bucks, and now that we've only got 37 this week, I'm starting to seriously think if I should keep doing this show or not. Just being honest, you know? It seemed like originally there was tons of support, and now it's gone away. I've been doing much better on gameplay streams, so, you know, unless you guys don't care about this, something that you've asked me to do for years and years, and I personally set up per your requests, you know, then I don't know. Some people are of the impression that if I streamed it on YouTube, it would do better. I don't believe that. I consider this like similar to the old React show. If I did it on YouTube, also no one would support that either. I mean, I'm being honest. Yeah, I think that it would have some people here, but no one would be giving super chats or memberships or anything either. So I don't know. Okay. All right, are we ready? It's time for the third and final segment. Here we go. This is going to be the best part of the night, by the way. This one, I have a significant amount to say. Okay? You ready? Here we go. Alrighty, everyone. It is time for our third and final major topic to be covered tonight on DSPolitics. Here we go.
Yeah, nah, bro. I don't know, bro. His shit is fucking dumb, bro. This shit is stupid.
Folks, this is one that has been going on for over a year. It's been a very hot topic in United States politics for various different reasons. And at this point, we have a big change, a big update and resolution this week. And this country, once again, is being divided because of it. Let's talk about the case of Jordan Neely.
I give up. I give up, bro.
On May 1st, 2023,
this fucker's
in New York City,
strong,
Jordan Neely, a 30-year-old homeless American man, was killed after being put into a chokehold by Daniel Penny, a 24-year-old United States Marine Corps veteran. So, Penny, just this week, was found not guilty of a charge of criminally negligent homicide in relation to Neely's death, and a charge of second-degree manslaughter was also dismissed. Neely's death prompted protests and a broader debate around Penny's actions and Neely's circumstances. Now, what we need to do is we need to analyze what happened that day. And now that over a year has passed, a lot of information has been gathered, discussed, and brought up in that we can finally analyze. And I'm going to tell you by the end of this story my conclusions, because what you're going to see is you're going to see everyone reacting. Some people saying this case never should have been brought to trial. It was unjust from the start. You're going to see groups saying this is complete and utter racism and shouldn't be allowed. We even have
Kyle,
the
thanks for the
deceased parents speaking up.
Nah, I'm not
okay?
gonna spur
So,
bro.
let's do it. Let's take a look at this case. But before we can, we actually have to listen to the facts of what happened. So here we go. Neely boarded a New York City subway train at the 2nd Avenue station just before it departed and reportedly began screaming.
What makes this show really, really boring, not just boring, just horrible, that it's just he reads to you, then he summarizes what he just read, and then he just gives you an off-the-dome opinion, and it's just from his dumb fucking mush brain. So it's just like stupid, and it's just stupid. And it just equates to just nothing but more schlock. It's almost like the fucking podcast, you know? It's like, oh my god, someone fucking slit my wrist. God dang it.
Throwing trash directly at other passengers and approaching them as if he was going to grab them or do something to them. So, after witnessing this going on, Daniel Penny
Let's see if I can get Marvel
approached
Rivals
Neely from behind and applied
right?
a chokehold. Penny maintained that hold after the train reached this stop, because they were on the way to a stop. It was Broadway Lafayette Street. Other passengers held the doors open to prevent the train from moving. So they literally, people saw what was going on. They saw this guy was acting absolutely erratic and crazy. He was literally saying, I need a job, I need food. I don't care if I die, I don't care if I go to jail. And
who cares? That's not a reason to choke hold someone and kill them. It's like, have you ever been on public transportation before, Phil? I've been on the light rail, the bus. That's like a fucking Tuesday going to work, bro. If you take the metro every day, yep, you're gonna see someone rambling, someone doing some weird fucking shit once in a while. Or, I don't know, but rarely they actually go and do something to you. Like, what the fuck, bro? Whatever.
people were of different opinions. Perhaps hot on some people's minds with the George Floyd situation from 2020 and didn't want to see a reenactment of that happen, while others realized this guy was acting like a public menace and needed to be restrained until the cops showed up.
A public
Vasquez
menace.
captured the final 3 minutes of the hold on video, which shows Penny applying it for nearly a minute after Neely stopped struggling and went limp. Prosecutors allege the chokehold lasted 6 minutes, while Penny said it lasted less than 5. An unknown amount of time after Penny released Neely, New York Police Department officers arrived. Responding officers stated Neely had a faint pulse upon their arrival. Neely was given the drug naloxone. Excuse me, I'm not a professional. And cardiopulmonary resuscitation by officers at the scene. Shortly thereafter, the New York City Fire Department transported Neely to a hospital. He was pronounced dead. Penny was taken for questioning by the NYPD and released without charge several hours later, but the incident was a national controversy. Critics of Penny joined protests and characterized him as a vigilante, demanding that he be charged, and alleged that he was motivated by racism against Neely and African American. Supporters of Penny defended him as a good Samaritan, seeking to protect other passengers, and some donating money to his legal defense. Did this start to sound familiar? Did it sound like another story that we covered earlier tonight? Given Neely's background of homelessness and mental health issues, the incident also prompted discussion about the treatment of such individuals in New York City. A medical examiner determined Neely's death to be a homicide by compression of the neck, which was later disputed by Penny's defense lawyers. On May 11, 2023, Penny was charged with second-degree manslaughter and released on bond. He was formally indicted by a grand jury the next month. Additional lesser charge of criminally negligent homicide added a few weeks later. Penny pleaded not guilty to both charges, under which he faced 15 years in prison. Two men shown in Vasquez's video helping Penny to restrain Neely were not charged. Penny's trial began in October 2024 and concluded in December. The manslaughter charge was dismissed on the request of the prosecution after the jury deadlocked, and while he was acquitted of the remaining charge of criminally negligent homicide, a wrongful death sued by Neely's father remained pending as of December. So, we know the facts, okay? At least we know a summary of the facts. Now,
what do you mean a summary of the facts?
Everyone is
we know the facts. Like, he had a trial, and it happened, and it's over. All the facts are out there. I hate when he says shit like that.
Who murdered the CEO of United Healthcare. Okay?
This is not this is not, he's trying to compare those two stories, bro. In real life. Some dude killing a healthcare CEO to some fucking white dude choking out some motherfucking crazy dude on the train because he felt threatened, bro, and he's kind of a bitch or whatever. I don't know. Who cares, bro? This shit is stupid. It's not even worth talking about. You know, shit happens all the time, but whatever.
Situation here. In this situation,
it happened to a black guy, so that's why
by the name of
big news.
Jordan Neely, who was acting all this time completely erratic, homeless, okay? Just, you know, out of his mind. Was he on drugs? Was he just crazy because he's homeless and hungry? We don't know. But he's literally on the subway station, freaking out in the subway car, coming at people, saying, I don't care if I live or die. I don't care if I go to prison. You know, he's out of his...
Phil's showing how sheltered he is. He's literally showing up. He's shouting, he's talking to himself, he's muttering to himself that he wants to die. Yeah, dude, Phil, like, this happens all the time on metros all across America, like, all the time. And for the most part, people ignore these people and go on about their day. But for some reason, this fucker felt like a hero, you know? That's kind of where people were having a problem with it. Because everybody else are able to survive encounters with these people all the time on the bus and on the train and shit. I'm not saying that, like, once in a while someone gets assaulted or some shit, but it's like, come on, bro. Whatever. You could tell Phil's never been on the fucking bus.
People saw and
this motherfucker never had to take
him
the bus.
down in the chokehold. So apparently there was enough concern in the car that this guy was crazy and was going to hurt people, right? So this is not, oh, the one guy. It was a group of people acted together to restrain this man. Does it sound like Daniel Penny was actively trying to murder him? Probably not. It's unfortunate that that Jordan Neely did die. I don't know where I got Lance from. That Jordan Neely did die. That's sad. No one, obviously, in this case should have died, but it happened. And then he went to trial for it. You know,
no, that's the thing.
No one should have died for his actions.
No one should have died. You know what normally happens if someone like that's harassing you? You just knock him out, right? If he's such a fucking macho dude, should have knocked his ass out and moved on with his day. But he had to sit there and, like, literally choke him out for, like, ever. You know? I'm not a judge or jury, bro. I'm just saying that's what it looked like. I've seen a bunch of people just knock out the homeless guy and move on, right? Nope.
Breathing a sigh of relief.
Had to show off his
jury acquitted
dope
Daniel Penny of
MMA
criminally
moves
negligent
for some
homicide.
reason. This malnourished homeless guy, you know?
Aside from small groups of far-left agitators calling for Penny's head, many observers seem skeptical from the get-go of Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg's effort to imprison Penny for physically restraining Neely, who burst into a New York City subway car in the midst of a psychotic episode and began threatening and menacing riders. Public skepticism was well-founded. Prosecutors should never have brought this case in the first place. Neely was a repeat criminal offender. He racked up 42
I got an X out
prior arrests, including for assaults on women on the subway. He had a documented history of serious mental illness, worsened by repeated drug use. This isn't to say, of course, he deserved to die. It is to say that Neely fit the definition of a ticking time bomb. Instead of being put in jail or compelled to enter a
ticking time bomb? He was literally a mentally ill homeless person, bro. You're acting like he was a serial killer. Like he's just gonna like he was a serial rapist or something, bro. Like, what the fuck? You needed to be put in a mental hospital. But guess what? We don't have a bunch of state-funded hospitals no more because fucking Republicans thought, oh, but that's too much money. No. We can't spend a bunch of money on mental hospitals. Don't forget, it was Ronald fucking Reagan and the fucking Republicans shut down a grip of mental hospitals across America in the fucking 80s, bro. right? And to this day, they're so underfunded. Here in Phoenix, bro, they literally shut down another fucking mental health hospital. It's underfunded and shit. It's dilapidated as shit. No fucking air conditioning and shit in that motherfucker, bro. Oh, no, but what we need to do is put them in jail and things. Like, no, we already have too many people in fucking jail, bro. Some of them for nothing, dude.
You know what they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. This guy's a 42-time offender. 42 arrests, and they can't figure out that this guy may do it again. And perhaps it's not the right idea to let him out again into the streets to say, oh, here's some housing, here's this, go do it yourself. Obviously, he can't fucking do it himself. 42 chances, and the guy's still on the streets. Insane. That's our system. What kind of a system is that? Gee, I wonder why the streets are unsafe. I wonder why we have so many criminals. You know what I'm saying? I really wonder why.
Yeah, but you're not going to actually try to discuss these reasons, Phil, or the deeper implications about homelessness in America and how it affects people and shit like that. You know? No, we're not going to. No, we're just going to sit here and rant and wave and wiggle our arms and over-enunciate our words to sound very smart and to make things sound very fucking pointed and shit. It's just like, this is grifting. This is straight up fear-mongering and grifting at his finest, bro. This is level 1 political grifting that Phil's doing. Like, straight up. We all know it needs to happen. We need more fucking mental asylums. We need more mental health fucking services in America funded by the fucking government. But oh no, that means you might have to pay more taxes, right? Oh God, if I have to pay $5 more in taxes a year.
Lack of criminal history,
That's how people
military
are,
service, and cooperation with authorities undermine any suggestion that the public would benefit from his incarceration. So basically, what people are saying here,
we need more programs to literally integrate homeless people back into society and more affordable fucking housing and halfway fucking kind of programs for people and mental asylums and shit, dude. You know, I don't know. I feel like it's easy. It sounds easy, right? But it's like, I don't know. People don't give a fuck to actually do these things. It's easier to just kick the can down the road or implement laws to, like, hide the homeless, right, from greater society. That's what they're just trying to do. You know, they're trying to implement laws where it doesn't even fix the problem, and homeless people are they're prosecuted more for being homeless, dog. And they're implementing all these fucking anti-homeless structures and shit, like fucking benches you can't really sit on or lay on and shit like that. You know, to hide them. To get them off the streets, to hide them, but they're not. No one actually tries to solve this shit. Those are like the things you need to talk about.
Like what? Why didn't that guy get 42 offenses? I don't get it. The other guy did. So where's his second, third, fourth, fifth, 20th, 30th, 40th chance? A little weird there. Not exactly equivalent treatment in our system. I was just talking about this a couple weeks ago. Why is it that some people get away with these crimes and everyone just turns a blind eye, but then all of a sudden, every once in a while, you're the case we're going after? Huh? That's not equal justice, right? What's the saying? That justice is supposed to be blind? Justice doesn't care about your race, your gender, your political affiliation, any of that. It's just supposed to be...
Yeah, it should, but it isn't. That's why you're still on YouTube and able to grift people. You're able to get away with tax fraud, Phil. Shut the fuck up. You're the last person to talk about justice and what it means and what it should be doing when you've been able to literally fuck justice in the fucking ass. Go fuck yourself, piece of fucking shit, grifting con man criminal. You little tax fraud little bitch nigga, dude. This motherfucker sucks. Let me tell you, is it justice? But bro, if it was, you'd be in fucking jail.
In this case,
Phil.
This person believes it's self-defense. The guy did the right thing. Let's look at the other side of this shit factor, shall we?
Much debt, it'd make your eyes bleed.
This is a Black Lives Matter leader now joining this man on his political show What does she think about this situation
That
after his
fucking
acquittal when here he is having
bankruptcy,
celebratory
his little
drinks?
bankruptcy, bro, wouldn't have been granted. This fucker would have been, he would have hung himself from a fucking ceiling fan. Alright? Or he'd be fucking in some Walmart in Connecticut, in Bridgeport, bro. He wouldn't be doing this shit. But no, there is no justice. Justice is not fair. It's not some equal fucking thing. Some little bitch like Phil could just get away with everything all the time, alright?
Is that he's about to answer and look at what contortions
a bunch of people that
her
should be
face
under
are
jail
having
get away
right
with
now.
shit all the time.
Holy
This
shit.
is how it is, bro.
Look at the contempt. Look at
But
the
he wants to
scorn
lecture
on her
me about
face.
justice. Act like he's passionate about it.
Okay,
You hear
let's
that
continue.
passion in his
Did
voice?
you hear the witness
That's what
testimony?
pissed
I'm
me the
asking
fuck
you a
off. He wants to talk about justice with a little sauce in his voice, bro. Isn't justice supposed to be blind? Bro, I want to slap the fuck out of you, Phil.
He was hungry. He was mentally ill.
It was a what? An OBY crisis? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So
He had a muffin in his pocket.
I wouldn't be if there were other. What about the witnesses? Let's play again, just so
I'm
we're clear
sure
on the
you won't
race.
play Eddie Gibson, who begged Daniel Neely to stop.
Oh, again, but he stayed there throughout the incident.
Play the ones that fit the narrative.
What? But what's the narrative? There's black women who were on the subway. It was mostly people of color on the subway.
What about a white man during cross-examination who said that he was afraid of Daniel Penny, the one who poured water onto his head and said that he was afraid? He was a white man.
Yeah. Okay. So
what about the Latino man who was holding his arms?
I'm not the one identifying everyone by race. You are. You're the one who keeps telling. Why? Why do you have to? There was nothing in this case.
When you look at the FBI, when you look at when hate crimes happen, when you look at when injustice happen to black people,
but let's agree.
Don't get justice.
Let's agree to some. Look, I am one. I'm going to be doing a segment later this week on a missing black woman who has not been getting nearly. By the media, because I understand that, and to that degree, you have a fair point about the way sometimes the media and the justice system handles, but not in this case. This case, even the prosecutors conceded Daniel Penny had every right to go hands-on, and the question became, okay, when should he have stopped? I understand that.
The time frame on that from the DA's office was after 30 seconds. Can you not concede that Daniel Penny was a trained killer, that he not have his gray belt, United States Marine Corps is an assassin?
Sure, but
he knew. Let me finish.
Every Marine is a trained
because
assassin.
actually, black Marines and white Marines have reached out and actually told us he went too far.
But going too far is different from criminal.
Let me break it down. A chokehold, a blood chokehold, which he did. You're only supposed to hold someone in that move for 8 to 13 seconds. You're not supposed to do it longer than 2 minutes. Why did Daniel Penny, when the train was completely clear, everyone was on the platform, why did he hold it for nearly 6 minutes?
Because he was scared.
He was a Marine is scared of of someone he labeled as a crackhead.
Again, is it not possible?
She almost called him a crackhead, and then she said, who he labeled as a crackhead. She had to dial that back for 1 second. You notice that? She almost realized.
Bro, it's still the same thing. Shut the fuck up, Phil. He's trying to nitpick this fucking bitch's shit now. Like, come on, bro.
Close one. Close call right there.
He was a crackhead.
Penny, when he's doing this on the spot, stepping up to help people of
he did
many
call
different
him a
races,
crackhead. What do you mean,
moves
Phil?
in and doesn't have a clock with him to decide when he should stop and when he shouldn't, which is why, in the end, the jury acquitted, right?
No, actually, Daniel Penny was trained very well by the United States Marine Corps, and he knew what the signs were. He knew when Jordan's body was slacking. He knew that Jordan was going to die. Why didn't you show his face, Dan? You're a good man. Of when he laughed and when the first response, I'm critical of the police. We know this, right? NYPD tried to save his life while they were doing chest compressions. Daniel Penny laughed and said chest compressions. A good person, a hero. One last thing. Why did he never ask about the well-being in that police department about Jordan Neely?
So you're
asking, a hero.
You're asking a lot of questions that are sort of rhetorical questions, right? But the ultimate question is, why did the jury acquit? Is it because they're racist?
It's true. You notice what she did? She rapid fire asked a bunch of questions, out of which no one could ever answer. Like, no one could answer any of the questions she asked at all. So she does it on purpose. So it could be this, it could be this, it could be this. You're asking all these rhetorical or hypotheticals that no one can answer. That's for strategy. Because if you ask factual questions...
literally. They're not even rhetorical questions, bro. They're actual questions about the facts about the case. Dude. Bro, almost said something very fucking racist for a second. I'm gonna keep it to myself.
America is inherently biased.
So the jury is racist.
Have you seen?
I'm asking you a question. No, don't change the subject. Is it because the jury is racist?
Yes.
Okay.
The jurors.
Even the black person on the jury.
Would you like to hear something
Yeah.
from me? I believe that even black people can be anti-black. People are predeceived to see black people as a threat. And
So she just thinks that every single person on the jury was a racist, and that's why they saw it that way. I want you to think about this.
Don't forget, LTG hates his own race. Yeah, I've met and seen these people all the time. Bunch of black people fucking, they a little fucked in the head, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you, dude. Maybe they had some white snapper that was really good.
That there could have been a verdict where the white man was innocent because he murdered the black man. There's no way. They're just immediately all categorized as racists, even the black man that was on the jury. She literally just said that.
Yeah, she did. I heard her, Phil.
Okay, then.
As a victim, because people called in. You heard the voice recordings when they called 911. Jordan Neely was in a chokehold for over 4 minutes, turning purple, which black people do in fact do that, and people still saw him as a harm. Even when his body went limp, he was still viewed as a criminal. So I'm sorry if I'm going to defend the needy, if I'm going to defend the poor. Why does no one talk about when Jordan Neely came on asking for water and being thirsty? Why does no one talk about?
Because they're talking. Because that's not what happened right here. What happened right here? The reason he was held was not because he was asking for water. It's because he was scaring the heck out of everyone on the subway, which apparently he's done before.
Dan, anyone who has rode the New York City subway has encountered mentally ill people. Why are we not having this conversation? And we don't kill them.
But you know what?
We offer help or we get out of the way.
But more people wish
kills
people would step up more and help and stop people from doing it.
So are you giving a license to vigilantism? Are you saying
they don't do anything, though? That's what I mean. That's the point I was literally making. If you actually ride the... Not even in New York, bro. Even here in Phoenix, those motherfuckers are like... doing weird shit all the time. Bro, I've had homeless people like... literally act like they wanted to fight me. Like, while I'm fucking skating on the street. And I remember going, man, motherfucker, get out of my face. And I just go about my business. Like, you're not gonna do something, you fucking dirty ass bum. You know? It's like you're weaker than me. I am nourished and rested from I came fresh from a place of shelter, well showered. I will beat your ass any day and move on. I don't need to choke you and no, dude. Come on, bro. This is like weird. Just like leave them alone. Unless they got a knife or a weapon or something.
Daniel Perry, they're all racists. It has nothing to do with facts. It has nothing to do with anything. It just has to do with the fact that they would actually acquit a white man who was accused of murdering a black man. They're immediately all racists. There's no other outcome that could possibly be. And then, right, she's saying things such as, no remorse. Are you him? Do you know if he felt no remorse or not? The man just went through a crazy ordeal. He's got adrenaline running through him. He has to feel confident in the decision he just made because this could be his future.
It sounds like Phil describing himself when he feels like he has to be an ass on his streams because he's nervous about money and he's not feeling good and trolls are in the chat. Adrenaline goes. He's literally describing how he feels when Phil feels stressed.
The actual parents of Jordan Neely speak out. Thank you to King Phil 007 who just gifted a sub tonight. I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you, King Phil. So here are the parents of Jordan Neely speaking out on the situation after the verdict was given that Daniel was not guilty. Ready?
I just want to say,
Daniel Penny. Did I say Peely? It's Daniel Penny. Here we go.
I miss my son. My son didn't have to go through this. I didn't have to go through this either. It hurts.
His son didn't have to go through this, and he didn't have to go through this either. Aren't you?
Don't tell me you're literally going to try to criticize a grieving father over what he's saying in a painful fucking time of his life, Phil. Don't tell me you're going to do that. Don't tell me you're that insensitive of a fucking human being, bro. Oh my God.
Oh, it's so sad he went through this. Where were you when he was going through it? You're his father. You're the one who had him. You're the one who was responsible.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm about to spurg out, bro. Oh, fuck. I need to take a breath. Take a breath, chill. Take a breath, bro. Ooh, bro. I hate this motherfucker. I hate this motherfucker, Phil, bro. My skin's starting to feel all hot shit, dog.
You're the reason your
My
son
skin's
is
starting to feel
dead.
all hot.
Period.
Oh, give me a second. I need a motherfucking second, girl. Oh, fuck. Oh, I need 2 seconds. God damn it. I need to walk this off. I need to walk it off for a second. This motherfucker pissing me the fuck off. I'm getting so bad. I'm getting so fucking hot under the fucking collar, bro.
It should, because you killed him.
What are we gonna do, people? What's gonna happen to us now?
To who? To you? You'll go on being a miserable wretch for the rest of your life who should be riddled with guilt that your son is dead because you're a horrible person and a horrible father.
Oh my God. Oh. 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 Shit. Dude. Oh. I'm about to turn Super Saiyan or some shit, bro. What the fuck? This is not a human being. Okay? He deserves all the trolling and... Dude, no. Oh my God. He deserves all the trolling that Wings and everybody has ever gotten. He deserves to get doxxed. He deserves everything. Just everything. Fuck him. Fuck this guy, bro. Fuck this guy.
Crypto 207 just gifted 5 subs to the community. Thank you very much, Crypto. I really appreciate that, Crypto. Thank you so very much.
Fuck this guy. Fuck him.
We're getting to the crescendo of this case.
Fuck everything about him, bro.
I'm going to give you my final thoughts, and I think you're going to like them. Thank you, Crypto.
Do not give up, because that's what they want you to do. They want to discourage you, just like they tried to discourage me. But 10 years later, I'm still fighting. And I'm not only fighting for myself, I'm fighting for families like yours.
What is she talking about? Discourage you from what? From trying to convict a man of murder who didn't actually commit murder? I'm confused.
Yourself. We can't treat this just like another news story, not another press conference. We have to speak out, speak up, and stand up. So I just say today, we did not get justice once again.
What do you mean, once again? This is your isolated case. So what you're saying is, I just want to clarify. Every single case where a black man dies and a white man is involved is exactly the same case, is what she said. They're all exactly the same. There's no different circumstances, no different facts or occurrences. Every single time that a black man is murdered, or even a black man just dies accidentally,
really fast,
and a white man is involved, it's
I ain't
exactly
been
the
this
same
mad
case.
at Phil ever. And I
What's
think I'm doing a good
term
job.
for when you just group a whole group of people into the same kind of mentality and the same kind of thought pattern, and you have this kind of belief system that a certain color of person always has malicious intent and is doing the wrong thing? What is that? Man, there's a term for this. Man, it's real hard. Sometimes I forget that term because it gets thrown around a lot, and I really forget what it means sometimes because it's used so frivolously. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I wonder what it is. Okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need to be in the Oval Office for this. Ladies and gentlemen, I got something to say. Okay?
I'm about to scream.
In this case,
I'm about to scream.
I want you to think about this. You're on the subway. Someone is acting absolutely insane. They're threatening people. They're going,
You ain't never read. When's the last time you took the subway? When's the last time you took the subway, Phil? Or any public transportation? When's the last time? When's the last time, bro, that you've been outside of your shelter long enough to encounter a homeless person? When's the last time you've ever had a day in the life of an American like us? When? Fucking tell me,
he was
Phil.
not trying to murder Jordan Neely. He was just trying to restrain them to help others. Okay? I want to ask you an honest question. If Jordan Neely was Indian, Do you think that Daniel Penny would have said, I'll just let him do whatever? If Jordan Neely was Asian, like let's say he was, I don't know, Japanese, and he was acting like that.
Phil, he would still be criticized for it. And there would still be a certain group of people feeling some type of way about it. Phil, at the end of the day, someone lost their life, okay? Someone lost their life, and people are gonna feel the way they want to feel about it. Like, what the fuck, man? How can you be so insensitive and retarded at the same fucking time? Holy shit.
And he was, unless there's actual documentation of this person being a documented racist with preconceived notions and preconceptions.
So you need paperwork of being a racist. So now we need to start documenting and cataloging and archiving every single person's racist fucking moments, Phil? To know that they're a racist person? Like, what the fuck?
It's because of the color of his skin. I'm sorry, I'm of the impression from the situation we just had described to us that Daniel Penny would have done what he did regardless of the color of the skin of the person, because he just wanted to protect himself and the people around him. These people are upset because a black person died. I'm just upset because a person died. When I look at the root cause of the situation...
You're not upset. If you could literally criticize and literally speak that venom about these grieving parents of this black person that died, you don't care. You don't care that a person died. You're just upset that people are criticizing a white person because he's white. Alright? And that's what a lot of you little fucking racist little fucking... Oh, I almost said the F word. That's how you fuckers go about this shit. You don't care if someone died. You're upset that a white man's being criticized for doing retarded things that white people do. Fuck you,
system
Phil.
Should have identified that this person had issues and took care of this person. Or, at the very least, his fucking parents, who knew this, should have done something about it. Not here on the day of the court case of the acquittal of them standing... Oh,
Phil! Just because your mama and dada take care of your little white privileged fucking entitled ass and they're willing to do it until the day they die doesn't mean everybody else's fucking lives and parents are like that. You fucking disconnected motherfucker, you. I want to fucking goddamn curb stomp you sometimes, bro. You're so retarded. You say the most retarded, just insensitive bullshit. For no reason, bro. There's no reason to say these retarded things, dude.
Directly, Daniel Penny is responsible for the death of Jordan Neely. But he's not a murderer.
Fuck?
And he didn't do it because he was black. He did it because he wanted to protect himself and others, and he would have done it no matter what the color of the skin is. This has to stop. This bullshit, progressive...
And yeah, you're right, Phil. White people thinking that they're the main characters in the real world, thinking that their life's a fucking action movie, it needs to stop.
White people
thinking that, oh, bro, this is my moment to be a hero, and then they end up killing people. It's none of your fucking business. It needs to stop. You're right, Phil. You're totally right. Let's use Phil's retarded fucking logic against him. White people need to stop thinking that it's your fucking business to intervene in everything going around you. Mind your own fucking business once in a while. Nosy ass motherfuckers. Goddamn.
Not everyone is against people of different color. At all. But they've created this giant strawman, boogeyman mentality in our country that everyone's against people because of the color of their skin. That's not true. Our country is better than that. But they've used fear-mongering and scare tactics to make people like...
Oh yeah, like the Mexicans. The Mexicans are eating your dogs and cats. The Mexicans, they're the orcs at the gates. They're flooding into the countries by the millions. Every neighborhood, everywhere you turn, there's a Mexican. There's a Mexican in your bathroom. He's an illegal. Yeah, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up, you racist fucking cocksucker.
Already mentally ill, probably on drugs. It was a horrible situation for everyone involved. They didn't deserve to be held accountable for a crime. No crime was intended. They were protecting people, doing the right thing, vigilantism or self-defense. I don't know. But all I know is that was not a situation where he did it because he was a racist. And for anyone to accuse him of that, I hate to say it, shows how mind-washed people in this country have become. And this is why we just had the election we just had. That's why. Because the mind-washing has gotten so bad, people are seeing it and saying, enough is enough. Daniel Penny is not a racist murderer. We don't want our government prosecuting people for doing the right thing. So we need to vote a different way.
The second I
and
hear
they
you're
did.
buried in the dirt,
And
Phil,
now
and everyone's
pendulum
fucking
swings
gone,
the
I'm
other
gonna
way.
come there. Look, I'm gonna
It's
make
sad
sure
that
I
Jordan
look
Neely
like
has
a
passed
murderer.
away.
I'm gonna whip out my
But there were
dick
many,
and
many
piss
people
on your
involved in this
fucking
process
grave.
that caused
And
that
that's
to
all
happen.
you deserve. You deserve
And
for
the
your
one
corpse
person
to
who
get
should
covered
not
with
be
my
held accountable
black
for
piss,
that
you
death
fucking bitch.
was Daniel Penny.
Fuck, hate this motherfucker, bro. I
And that's
hate
what
this
I have to say
racist
about
piece
that.
of shit, dude.
All right.
I swear to
received
God,
a $10 tip
I'm gonna make a pilgrimage to, dude. If he ends up getting buried in
for an anonymous
Connecticut,
tipper. So
I
whoever
will
that
travel
was, thank
by
you very much
foot across every
for the $10
fucking
tip.
state to make sure I piss on
appreciate
him,
that.
bro. Fuck this piece of shit.
You say brainwash, I say mind wash. Isn't it the same thing? Isn't brainwashing and mind washing the same thing? A mind and a brain? I think it is.
Ooh, I swear,
All right.
I will
Well,
travel
folks,
blistering.
It's been a good episode.
Deserts
This week, I did not
and
get to any additional topics
sweltering
because I had
sunny
3
days,
very
and I
lengthy
will
topics
travel
to
through
cover.
the snow and the
I
rain.
apologize for that.
I will
If
fucking
people wanted to hear
travel
other
across
stories, but I think the
rivers
3 stories
and
that we covered
oceans
were pretty
to
intense.
make it to his grave
stories.
to piss on it, and then I'll finally be done with Phil. For the rest of my days, I'll be done, dude.
It's funny because now Rain 3D says, well, can you
God.
tell us, how would you fix the justice system?
Sorry, I had to
You
let
have
it
a
out,
defender.
bro.
I'm
I
not
had
a
to let
government
it out.
official.
This motherfucker
Are you aware of
pissed me
that?
the fuck
You know,
off.
I didn't run for government. I didn't say that I should be responsible for those decisions, nor do I have all the answers. But I certainly can have the right to observe and give my opinions and respond to these kind of situations. I don't have to design the solutions, but I can call the bullshit out when I see it, and that's what I'm going to do on DSPolitics. Okay? Okay. So, folks, that is going to be it. I am not going to be doing any post-show. I got to get going because I have to try to edit clips for the show, and I can think of at least 3 to 4 good ones right now. But I definitely need to take the time to do it, so I got to get to work on that. So I got to get out of here. So I just want to say thank you. Oh, I could stop recording now, actually. I just want to say thank you to everyone who attended. I'm very sorry for my light debacle. I now know what to do if that happens to fix it. Excuse me. And thank you all for being here. I hope that you enjoyed the show, those who were here. How many viewers did we actually have in the end? Well, we actually did get over 200 viewers by the end of the show. So we did gain some. That's nice. I didn't know that because I thought that we still had like 160. So that's nice to know.
No, he's just a
and
man.
I do want to say thank you to those who did support.
He's just a man, bro. I know he's like Skeletor, like he's gonna live forever. Nah, this fucker's just a man. I don't know how, but he's gonna die one day.
And I'm debating whether or not I want to continue to do this
He's
as
not
an
gonna
exclusive
outlive
Kick show
me.
because you saw what
Fuck
happened.
no,
Like when
dude.
I'm on
Are
Kick,
you joking?
you know, I guess that's what people said. They said maybe I should do it. I should start co-streaming it to both Kick and to maybe DSP Reacts. I don't know.
I don't know.
You guys
This
think
show
about
sucks,
it. All right, let's
bro.
talk about it. Let's start talking about it over the next week. I'm definitely going to do another show next week. But the debate is, should I only do it on Kick or should I actually do co-streaming of it? I'm down for either. I think either.
Yo, he's only saying that because he doesn't make jack shit on the show, bro. Look, he only made $77 in tips. He didn't even hit the king's tax, bro. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get for your. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ugh. I'm still fucking heated, bro. A little bit. I need to buy a
I
punching
do it every
bag.
other week since I cured it with my brain. See, here's the problem, though. I cured it with my brain. You see how much news there is? It's not like I'm strapped for news stories. It desynced again, by the way. It totally just desynced again. Unbelievable. At least I know how to fix it now, okay? But it's not like I'm strapped for news stories at all, right? So, you know, I feel like if I waited 2 weeks, now I'd feel too much like out of the loop on politics. I definitely feel like this has to be something that we do once a week to make it work.
His
If I do it
take on
every 2 weeks-
Syria, his take on Syria was pretty much the rebels won, yada yada yada. The refugees should go home now. Despite the fact that like the whole country is literally a fucking crater.
A great time here with DSPolitics.
Like
this
it isn't
week.
as
I hope you
simple
did
as
too.
the
I'm gonna go clip
refugees
some
go
highlights,
home, right?
get those
And
uploading,
everything's all crispy.
I'll be back tomorrow. Now, what am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow it's going to be Bloodborne, Old Hunters DLC on the first stream. That's going to be great because now we're getting to the part where I'm going to fight Ludwig and then head to the hardest part of the game. Plus, on the Level 1 podcast tomorrow, I'm going to cover all the stuff from the Game Awards tonight. So I'm going to be reacting to a bunch of new trailers. I know Witcher 4 had a trailer. Outer Worlds 2 has a trailer. That Elden Ring co-op game.
Oh, bro, can you believe that? Dude, that shit befuddled the shit out of me. The Outer Worlds, that garbage-ass game, is getting a sequel. Like, what the fuck? Dude, that game is so garbage and disgusting. It's just like, let's mix 1800s fashion and shit with space. And it's just like, ugh. Dude, it just clashed too. I'm not immersed. The story sucked. I hated that fucking game. And then I'm just like, dude, you're making a sequel? Why, bro? Nobody liked that game, dude.
Shit now? I think that's really good shit. What is the point
God,
of
fuck
this?
this show. Fuck Phil and his fucking gay-ass political takes. I'm so bad, bro. This is probably the most pissed off he's ever had me. No bullshit. No bullshit. Until the end there, I kept my shit together. But no, dude, I ain't never been that fucking, like, bothered, bro. Like, actually bothered in real life. Like, bro, motherfucker, dog. Like, how could he say so much disgusting shit? Dude, holy fuck, man. Alright. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I might be here tomorrow
Enemies
night.
from the sector.
Ew, no, we're not watching Kino fucking pedo casino. We don't support pedophiles, alright? But I might be here tomorrow. Depends on what Phil's doing and how my day at work goes and shit. And I don't know, I'll probably be wishy-washy. If I feel like it, I'll be here. I probably won't, you know, because I'm working and shit. But if not, I'll be here Monday for sure. You know, my next day off or whatever. But until the next episode, my friends, I hope you guys enjoyed me spurting the fuck out and Phil's retarded political takes. And I don't know, we were able to watch some of the Game Awards, so that was dope. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. Take care of yourselves and each other. Don't work too hard. Stay high, stay hydrated. Fucking fuck Phil, bro. I hope he fucking... I hope in a video game he dies in his sleep. You know, if there's a DSP video game, I hope it ends with him just dying in his sleep tonight. That'd be so dope.